Hello, everybody. Let me hit some buttons. There we go. All right. So we're going to be continuing building the Skyrim mod loadout very, very casually over the next few weeks and or months. You know, September is the aiming. Like, I'm aiming to start in September. I may start sooner, but that's my goal time to start the actual playthrough. In the meantime, we are skimming down a bunch of mods that we've looked at. You know, good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, we're just picking up where we left off. No real delays. People asked me what I picked up on the Steam summer sale. So let me go ahead and grab that really quick. So what I picked up on the Steam summer sale, if we go over here, is I picked up Primordia. It's the Citadel. There's a sequel to the Citadel, by the way. It's more expensive, and I'd like to play the Citadel first. So Primordia, the Citadel, Halo Master Chief Collection, Megacopter Blades of the Goddess. I showed the Megacopter video yesterday. I also showed, another thing I showed yesterday was, you know, this outfit. That was definitely a thing I did. Renaissance fair dress, because I could. That's why. Now, with that all out of the way, let's get back to Skyrim modding. Yes. Anyway, let's see. I think this is like all Thieves Guild jobs concurrently. Let's make sure we got that. All Thieves Guild jobs. Oh, we didn't actually put that in. Okay, that's important. We need the URL and all Thieves Guild jobs concurrently. That's a big deal. It's yeah, this was another example. Like, we were at a store and I saw this hat, right? And I picked it up off the shelf. I looked at it. I put it back. The wife walked over, picked it up, asked why not, and put it in the cart. It was apparently 50% off. I didn't know. But such is the way of sales and things. Anyway, thus I have a cowboy hat. Anyway, let's see. What we need next. Body slots, immersive jewelry. I think we were looking for the actual body slots plugin. Let me go find that really quick. Body slots Sky UI. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Body slots Sky UI. The reason I chose not to use that was because it wasn't compatible with Adventurer UI. So I was gonna scrap that whole thing. Yeah. I know what we're doing now. Okay. Immersive jewelry is next. We're gonna equip that immediately. Should be under. Trying to find a. Yeah, there it is. Immersive. I like how I didn't spell either word properly. That's fine. I just kind of skipped over letters. That's the level of laziness I'm feeling today. Just skip letters. It's okay. You don't have to type everything. As long as you type enough that the spell check picks it up, it's fine. Let's see. Yeah, so immersive jewelry is a good mod. But we're going to need to make sure we got the rest. Yeah, immersive jewelry. Good. So we're going to close that. Next, we need, we're going to get Summer Mist as well. We're going to get that. So let's do this. Requirements. Summer Mist enhancements is something else we're getting. Yeah. We're going to pick that up. Summer Mist enchantments. Yes. There we go. Does it reflect the load order? It will never reflect the load order. My lists will never reflect a load order. You will have to figure that out yourself based on which mods you decide to use. Not a single mod list on my entire website includes a load order. Not a single one. All right. Let me go ahead and grab this here. Blam. The reality of load orders is that you need to use Loot, the load order optimization tool, and maybe even tweak things yourself. Yeah. You love how I take a long time to search mods and I'm having a discussion along the way? Yeah, I'm just casually yapping, you know, while I figure out how I want to do this. Summer Mist Enchantments is a pretty cool mod. What it does is it creates a bunch of variants for different weapons, so you'll come across like all kinds of alternate enchantments for things. Stuff that didn't exist in the vanilla game, you know? It's really fancy. But yeah, like, someone will have the perfect load order and then they'll delete one mod or they'll add one mod and it'll throw the entire thing into chaos. I don't know why I downloaded that. I didn't need to download that. But, yeah. Bash patch to merge leveled lists. Yes. Yes, that's what I'm saying is, like, at the end of the day, most people who need the load order are probably just better off getting a Wabajack or something. Or a Nexus collection or some such. Alright, so Summer Mist enchantments, we picked that up. Then we get the immersive jewelry Summer Mist, where the immersive jewelry will have Summer Mist enchantments on them. And that's really cool. I'm gonna pick that up. I'm checking the posts to make sure there's no problems. Let's see. Have items in the loot table. Okay, I played with it for a few hours. Got it. It is just a loot table there, yeah. No problem. So, going over here. And this one is called Summer Mist. So, basically we have immersive jewelry, which adds tons of new jewelry to the game. And then Summer Mist, that adds a ton of new enchantments to the game. And then Summer Mist X or Cross Immersive Jewelry is a plugin that just kind of gives us both, you know, like the immersive jewelry will have Summer Mist enchantments on them. It's a good thing. All right, that's good. Let's see, next up is Pandorable NPCs Immersive Jewelry Patch. This one patches Pandorable NPCs and immersive jewelry to play nice with each other. So basically, when we're gonna get Pandorables that make all the NPCs look, you know, they all look like fashion models. People are like, how dare you? They need to look gruff and realistic. That's not gonna happen. I understand the complaint. I really understand the complaint. But wait till you see the male NPCs. There's a separate plugin for the male NPCs. But we're gonna cover those too. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Anyway, I understand the complaint. I just refuse to comply with it. That's all. Anyway, and this makes immersive jewelry and Pandorables play nice with each other. So, yeah, Pandorable immersive jewelry patch. There we go. Oh, just you wait to see what other mods we have in store. It's going to be great. It's a mega loadout, yes. But the male NPCs for Pandorables are extra special. Gotta get the Dawn Guard ones. And occasionally you'll find a modded NPC that does not follow the Pandorable conventions, and it stands out so much. It's glorious. Immersion, what's that? We're not doing that. Not even a bit. Okay, let's see. Put Pandorables down at the bottom. Pandorables. And then we need to find the other ones because there's like requirements, right? And we needed a specific Pandorable. Let's see, Pandorable cutting room floor. Yes. What else? I don't need AI overhaul. Let's see what else we got. I don't think there's anything else we need here. No, we just need the... Wait, AIO. My bad. Pandorables, big overhauls. AI. There we go. See, look at that that Purdy Nordman right there. There we go. This is a better like cross section of what to expect. So, a merged plugin of all the big NPC overhauls. Yeah, so this is all the Pandorable overhauls combined, which will have requirements. Okay, yeah, males 1, 2, and 3, Dawnguard, Dragonborn. Excellent. So, prisoner of your own making, 2 stubborn, just chill and play. I see. That's unfortunate. Okay, males 1, 2, and 3. And then the merged versions. So this will be Pandorables AIO. All in one. All in one. So Pandorables. Yeah. Deathtron, hello. Good to see ya. We're just getting started. Legacy of the Dragonborn. It's going to be at the bottom. We haven't started on Legacy of the Dragonborn yet. There's so much to do in it. Like, there's hundreds of supported mods. At least dozens. So, in the meantime, we're just creating a mod list here, which will mostly do what we need it to do. Okay, Pandorables AO. It's basically going to be a single plugin that takes over all the other Pandorable plugins. That's what it does. That's its job. So, let's see. Cutting room patch, floor patch, yes. Pandorable cutting room floor patch. We'll just do that. Pandorables cutting room floor. Got it. And now we just copy pasta the patch in there. Yes. Good. You ever had a stable mod list for any Bethesda game? I mean, stable is relative. I've done Salril for, almost 700 hours. Odyssey the Dragonborn seems to be in limbo. You're waiting for this before you play Legacy again. I play Legacy not necessarily for the Legacy main quest, although Legacy main quest is pretty good. I think that Legacy, at the end of the day, is a great way to just experience Skyrim in general. Like, if I'm going to play Skyrim, I'm going to put Legacy in it to create a collectathon experience, because that is far more engaging to me than trying to, like, actually play Skyrim under its own merits. Okay, we're going to grab the big all-in-one patch for Pandorables. Then we got several plugins to go after that. So what's interesting is all the Pandorable plugins are going to be disabled. And basically, we're just going to be using the AIO plugin. So, like, despite the fact there's, like, 6 different Pandorable plugins, all of them are going to be disabled in favor of this big all-in-one patch. That's what we're going to be doing there. So, first of all, Dawnguard. Don't forget about our Lord Harkon. Let's see. Yep, for all of these high quality. Oh, there's Eastern. Yep. Okay. This is A-okay. So yeah, Dawnguard. Pandorable Dawnguard. Pandorable Dragonborn. Pandorable males 1. Pandorable males 2. Pandorable males 3. Males are very important, obviously. Let me double check the original Pandorables plugin for something, just in case. I don't want to screw things up. Okay, requirements. Mods requiring this file. I thought there was a specific, okay, body. Let me check where it says body. Okay. They kept it lightweight. They use the skin and body mods you have installed. Good. Good. So, in other words, we're going to be able to use the other thing. I sound very tired. I'm not that tired, but yeah, like, life has been a little busy, and so I'm trying to eke out my mod list as quick, often as I can, for the periods of time I can. But yes, I think it's more that I woke up, immediately had to work on something, and now I'm sitting down. Yep. Okay. As I was saying, we are going to be continuing as is. Pandorable Dawnguard. Yeah. Got that one? Good. Now we need Pandorable Dragonborn. It should be right there. Yeah, Pandorable Dragonborn. Wow, even the old characters are looking not so old. Yeah, this is ridiculous enough that I'm going to enjoy this this stupid loadout. Okay, Pandorable Dragonborn. There's Dawnguard, Dragonborn, and then we need 3 male mods. Yeah, males. Because the default the original Pandorables plugin only worked, like, was only for female characters. And it turns out that there is demand for beautiful men as well, believe it or not. All right, there we go. Pandorable males, perfect. And that should be about it. We got the cutting room floor patch set up. That's a-okay. Males, males, males. Males. Okay. Immersive jewelry, earrings for male characters. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, where did I put immersive jewelry? I put it up here. Okay. Whoops. Immersive jewelry, males patch. Males, males, males. Very important. Alright, that should do it. I need to put this under Pandorables. There we go. Cool. Northbourne NPCs is good too. Yeah, but it's honestly a little bit better. Like, Northbourne NPCs is actually kind of better. It's more grounded, a little more realistic looking, I think. At least from my opinion, right? And I'm looking for a little more of the absurd side of things. So that's why I definitely am going with Pandorables over Northbourne, you know? Because Northbourne is, like, a little more grounded. At least in my opinion. CBB, let's see. Immersive jewelry, vampire chain. I don't need the vampire. I don't need immersive vampire chain. That's fine. Oh, immersive jewelry, lower value. I needed that. Yeah. Lower value is huge. Immersive jewelry is too much. So we just go over to immersive jewelry here, and yeah, we need lower value because the items in immersive jewelry are just too expensive. That's just the reality of the situation. Way too much money. We just kind of nope those. Excellent. Skyrim, a beautiful country of Instagram influencers. Oh, you should see Balgroof with his fancy noble's regalia. And he's sitting there looking over at Irilith, who's wearing, like, elven bikini armor. And it was a great sight. I do not have the screenshot right now. I'm certain I posted it to social media at some point. But he's just sitting there on his throne like this, wearing, like, this really fancy outfit. And then he's just, like, looking over at Irilith with her bikini armor. It's, yeah, that was a good time. Good time. All right. Lower value. We already posted that, didn't we? Yes, we did. Good. Cloaks of Skyrim immersive jewelry patch. Yes, compatibility between, yeah, immersive jewelry. Okay, so we're gonna need Cloaks of Skyrim as well. Give me a second. Immersive. Cloaks patch. Then we need cloaks of Skyrim. Yeah. There's a cloak rack in like the safe house. It's really funny. But let's go. Cloaks of Skyrim. Okay. Cloaks of Skyrim, yes. Retextured, yes. Artisan Cloaks of Skyrim is 8 patches that add HDT SMP physics to the cloak cape mods. Thank you. What else? Auto unequip shield clipping on the back. Nah. That's it. Those are the ones we needed. Good, good. I've not seen any build guides for Legacy of the Dragonborn. Although I'd probably want some a bunch of other ones for sure. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. In the fullness of time. For now, more caffeine is required. Yeah, it's been hectic. I'll say that right now. Cloaks of Skyrim. Yes. I want to grab that right now. Cloaks. No, we want to pick that up like one above. Yeah. Cloaks of Skyrim. Bam. Then we actually, I'm going to see what requires Cloaks of Skyrim. I'm going to see like what mods. Various patches, armor, cloaks, replacer, and patches. French? No. I can't read fucking French. Alright, let's see. HD SSE. Guard ranks. I don't think so. I just wanted to... Oh, Legacy. Hold on. Legacy of the Dragonborn Cloaks Spinning Wheel Patch. Quick cloaks for Legacy of the Dragonborn. Okay, cool. Close that. What's this? Cloaks Replacer stats. No, I don't care about that. Legacy of the Dragonborn Cloaks Spinning Wheel. What's this? This is the spinning wheel, and it lets you make any basic cloak, it looks like. What's that say? Adds a spinning wheel from Cloaks of Skyrim to the crafting station in the safe house. No nav meshes, no wild edits, no, just 2 records in an ESL. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, okay. Cloaks spinning wheel. No, you said no big boob mods. Actually, what we're doing is we're going to be using body slide. And we're going to reduce the boob size on zero weight down to like almost flat. Then we're going to increase the boob size on 100 weight to like almost like somewhere between double and triple the default size. I'm serious. Like we're going to custom scale that. So what's going to happen is NPCs in the world are going to have anywhere between completely flat and like almost triple boob size. Seriously. It's going to be dynamic based on the NPC's weight value. Seriously. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have diversity. All right, let's see. Spinning wheel. Here we go. Some of the NPCs will have the big anime titties. Others will not. It will be entirely based on their weight value. We'll probably increase Serana's weight. But that's neither here nor there. All right, let's see. Quick cloaks for Legacy of the Dragonborn. What's this? Adds cloaks when you enable guard armor. Oh. Let's see, missing something like a cloak. I don't need that. I don't need the cloaks on that. Okay, I do want the retextures though. The retextures look good. I don't use a whole ton of retextures, but this is going to be one of them for Cloaks of Skyrim. Because, like, the cloaks are very small. I need them to be detailed so that I can, make that out. Let's see. Cloaks, retext. Yeah, retext. Good. That's a retexture for the cloaks. No big deal. Next up is artisan cloaks. This just adds HDT physics to them. Pretty simple. Yeah, it just adds physics. We look here. Let me see. If you, yeah. So, yeah, the cloaks just kind of dynamically flop around. We're going to do that to hair. And, yeah. That's basically it. I just wanted to have the cloak flop around a lot. Dangly parts. So, that is cloaks HDT. Good. Now, the idea of using mods to date Serana feels weird to you. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. All right. Okay. Let's scale that back down. There we go. All right. Moving along, moving along. So, Lost Grimoire. Hold on. Last Grim... Oh, okay. Lost. Lost Grimoire right there. Yeah. Yeah, it's, we're doing Triumvirate... I guess we should order this better. Apocalypse Triumvirate Grimoire. Yeah. Those are what we're using for spells. Alright. Let's continue. The Artisan Cloaks looks pretty good. Divine Elegance Store, we need that. Don't think I want Princes of the Woods. Cloaks and Capes, something I want to look at. Cloaks of Lace for the Lady, I need that. How many mods do you usually use? I don't know. I was using like 450 the last time I played. We'll see, we'll see. Daedric Cloaks. Divine Cloaks. Cloaks of the Evening Star. Winter is Coming Cloaks. We don't need Wet and Cold, though. Partial support is for the Divine Elegance Store, though. Go figure. Apache's Divine Elegance Store is just... Like, I don't use it for the store. I actually use it just for the outfits and stuff. My forehead's itchy. Okay. So. What do we got? Divine Elegance Store. Yes. There's a mod that applies the Divine Elegance to everything. And that's going to be important. But let's worry about that later. For now, we are getting cloaks and capes. I'm just looking at this, like this heavy outfit along with what she's wearing. I'm like, that's my favorite aesthetic ever. Is the mostly exposed core, but like heavily covered like extremities. I've always liked that aesthetic. Very dumb. All right, Starwick, thank you for the $1. Alright, let's see. So, cloaks and capes. Cloak. There we go. And, be cloak. Yeah, it needs to be under, yeah, this one. Cloaks and capes. Good. Followed by cloaks of lace for the lady. God, I love this one. There's like an Imperial lace cloak, which was really, really good. I used it for an Imperial, like, Penitus Oculatus lady character build I did, where she had like Imperial armor, like she had Penitus Oculatus armor, but it was like gilded, and then we gave her like this transparent kind of like cloak, and it was just a really really cool setup. Like, I would definitely want to do a character like that again sometime. Not this time, but the cloaks of lace for the lady is something that I want to grab. So it adds a lot of potential styles, which is good. Penitus Oculatus character gives us the what do you call it? Destroy the Dark Brotherhood. Something you'd almost never do if you want to do like a completionist run. You would almost never destroy the Dark Brotherhood. Daedric cloaks. Cool. Whoa. Hold on a second. I'm like, Daedric something S. I'm like, I see. That is the perfect spacing for not what I thought. But hey, there we go. Daedric cloaks. Okay. Oh no. Yes, the Dark Brosen hood. Exactly. That's what I was talking about. A very yeah. So Daedric cloaks. That's cool. So it's different different Daedra symbols on the cloaks. Fine. For each Daedric prince, cloaks can be distributed to Daedra worshippers or both. And then there's like, yeah, if Daedric prince is your thing, find cloaks for the divines. Divine. Yes, divine cloaks. Good. These are the cloaks for the different divines. Gonna grab those as well. Divine Daedric cloaks, divine cloaks. Yes. Out of pure curiosity, I'm gonna check to see. No, it's fine. Divine cloaks. Good. What kind of character are we gonna play? We are running a we're gonna be doing an Ohm's Rot Khajiit, which is a lore-friendly cat girl. And we're gonna be starting off with a merchant type character that uses that's like a Nightblade, sorta. Like, we're gonna be doing illusion magic and stabby stabs. Like sneaky stabby illusion in the beginning. And then we'll be branching out to Legacy of the Dragonborn and doing everything else. But we're gonna start off focused on what do you call it? Nightblade style exploration, buying and selling things, and what do you call it? Then eventually breaking into Legacy of the Dragonborn to do all the things, like all the things. But Nightblade first. So yeah. Yeah, the Ohm's Rot Khajiit is a lore-friendly cat girl, basically. The Khajiit sub-races are well documented. Ohm's Rot never showed up in ESO, but I would pay them money to be able to like glamour my character to look like one. I'm just saying. I'd drop a 40 for their goddamn loot boxes to be an Ohm's Rot Khajiit. They have a statue of an Ohm's Rot in, what do you call it? In Elsewhere. But they don't actually have the real Ohm's Rot present in the game, unfortunately. Like, they just kind of have statues of them. Anyway, let's see. Immersive jewelry patch, cloaks. Okay, so we had the Daedric cloaks, divine cloaks, Ened cloaks. Let's have a look at these. Let me see the cloaks themselves, yes? These are just... cloaks and hoods with the series, crafting, compatibility, yes. 360-degree walk. Septums, banners, shields, shadow marks. Well, let me see these. The septums really quick. Damn, those septums look pretty good. Nope. My goodness. All right. What's the backstory? Very good question. Winter is coming cloaks. Hell yeah, these are pretty good. These give you frost resistance and stuff too. So let's go ahead and grab, yeah, winter is coming cloaks. What we do is we delete. Trying to fix things on. Okay, we go over here. Winter is coming. Get rid of SSE. Needs to, yeah, winter is coming cloaks. And then add those. Yes. Those are some good cloaks. What else? Beepity beep. My phone goes beep beep. I don't know why it went beep beep. Apparently someone is trying to direct message me. And I'm looking at that direct message and I'm shrugging. And yeah, I don't think we're going to be discussing that. So, hello, hello. We are, oops. Check one more thing. There we go. Okay. All thieves steal jobs concurrently. We already got that one. We're looking at Apache's Divine Elegance is what we're grabbing next. Right. Apache's Divine Elegance store. Yeah, there's a different mod I need that uses the Divine Elegance store as a base. But the actual store itself is very uninteresting and easily avoided. Okay. But yeah, I am pretty tired. Doesn't matter though. I still gotta be awake, and until dinner time, like I got like 3-4 more hours before I gotta take off. So, all right, the Cloaks of Skyrim Immersive Jewelry patch. Pretty sure I already got that, but let's double check. Double check. Cloaks of Skyrim Immersive Jewelry patch. Already got it. Let me double check though. This is 364. Yeah. 364? Got it. Close that. Now, as I was saying, don't need fixed inventory and rotation. Not important. Complete crafting overhaul ESP fix. No, don't need to worry about that. Okay, what I needed was from the Divine Elegance store specifically. If I go, yeah, Divine Elegance store has already been added to my list. I just need to go over to requirements. I need to look to see. There was a particular list I want to see that uses this. Appropriately attired wedding clothes. Let's see what else. Patchy armor. Divine Elegance 3BA body slides. Excellent. That's what we need. 3BA Divine Elegance. You bet. You bet. Alright, let's see. High heel sound. I do not require clickety clacks as we walk around. I've been wearing heeled boots for the better part of a decade now, and I know what it sounds like. I don't need it, thank you very much, in my game. What else? Let's see. Fine Elegance store. Himbo refit. HDT Himbo refit. Yes. Yes, indeed. But seriously. Let me, there was a particular mod I'm trying to find that requires the Divine Elegance store, and it's really good. Is it Divine Wardrobe, maybe? No. I need to look, because, this is gonna drive me crazy trying to find, oh, body. Oh, no. Cleavage configurations. Let's see. Modded outfits for enemy boss NPCs. They can look pretty. Tempting. Let's see. Serana hood replacement. Yeah, I'd rather, like, get a Serana hood remover, to be honest. We're gonna run Serana as, and the horrid abomination of her original self. We might as well go all the way with it. Let me see. Divine Elegance. Okay, since I couldn't find what I'm looking for, I'm going to really quick go over to my Webby site. Give me a second while I look at that. I know my previous Skyrim loadout used it, so I'm just going to go look for my previous Skyrim run. My Vandolph run should have it. Alright. You can see when I did Vandolph, there's Lydia in the background. This is perfectly normal content, I suppose. But let me see. Am I looking at other sites? I'm grabbing certain files from GitHub and stuff like that, but I don't know if it's more Nexus exclusive and less just like most of what I want is there. I'm not browsing sites right now. I've got a list of like 100 mods I need to get through before I go to my Discord server and take other people's suggestions from there. And people are gonna, you know, yeah. Let me see. You've seen worse from Skyrim streams? I mean, of course you have. I mean, we've seen what's his name? We've seen the companions, the male ones, look like this as well. It's a good time, good time. But I'm gonna really quick look for Divine Elegance. Okay, Divine Elegance store. I could have sworn there was a particular outfit. Bijin War Maidens, Bijin Wives. It was Pandorable NPCs. Okay. I think it was Pandorable that was overwriting everything. How's it going, DB? We've been having fun. I walked for 2 hours on the treadmill yesterday until my feet are burning, which is a good thing considering I've been out of shape as far as walking around goes. You're remembering Rumarin in a thong? Yes, Rumarin was in a thong. It's true. Nice high elf guy. So, yeah. Divine Elegance store. Let's see. Shiva. Shiva's outfits, I think, is the one I was thinking of. Let's go double check that right now. I'm going to go grab that really quick. So, we're just going to go over here. Shiva. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. There we go. Hell yeah. So this takes all of the, like, Jarl Balgroof and all, like, Queen Elisif and shit like that. They all look fancy. Like, if they're nobles, they look fancy. Otherwise, they look basic, right? And so, this is kind of, yeah, like, it takes all the Jarl outfits and, like, dresses them. So, like, Balgroof will be in, like, one of these outfits instead, you know? Because he's nobility, right? All the nobility dresses up fancy pants, and that's good. So Shiva's vanilla clothing replacer, yes, that's fine. It doesn't actually change the outfits themselves. So when I change them for 3BA, how big is my wardrobe? Every time I come, it's like a different persona. I've got clothing racks out in the basement. And I've got like a small wardrobe on this wall behind the green screen. But I'm gonna be honest with you, like the stream chat has been gifting me outfits lately, which is why I've been wearing more quote unquote girl clothes. It's that they've been gifts from the stream. The gift site. Let me see if Twitch chat has a social command. If it doesn't have a social command, yeah, that wasn't it. No, that social command's out of date. I had a link tree. It is complete. Like the Twitch commands are out of date because I've been paying. Like Twitch has been not Twitch chat, but like the company Twitch has just been kind of asshole-ish towards streamers lately. And so I've been focusing more on YouTube. But if I do social here, hold on. I'm gonna type the social command in YouTube, and that one's actually up to date. Let me see here. Yes. Oh my goodness. There you go. Yeah, the stuff would be on my link tree. The weird stuff. You said being groomed. That's what people believe who don't know that I've been cosplaying since the 90s. It's just, you know. The internet has no ability to, the internet knows no nuance. No, the wife actually made a dress for me. I'll show it off real quick again. I showed it off yesterday, but let me, oh no. I'm gonna look at the side cam. Oh god, the side camera is horrifying. Look at this. Look, the filter just completely kills it. It's great. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I gotta do something. I gotta set something up here. Hold on. Okay, top desktop. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Here we go. So check this shit out. There we go. The horse armor. Ah, jeez. There we go. There, yeah. Okay. I'm having too much fun. Holy crap. Hold on. Okay, there we go. But, as I was saying, no, the wife made this outfit for me. It's a nice pink dress, and it's got a strawberry apron on it, and you can see it's got a little strawberry centerpiece here with the bow. Like, see? It's yeah, the wife made this with her sewing machine. Yeah. Anyway. That's cute. Yeah, I'm planning on wearing it to the next time I stream Stardew Valley, I think. That's what I think anyway. I need to get a good pink like headband, because I've got this like generic made headband here, and then I've got like I got the fuzzy ears for either pink or black and white, and then I've got like rabbit ears, and I have a bow somewhere. I can't find the bow right now, but like I need to get like a pink headband to go with that dress. I think something fancy. Anyway, let's see. Apache Divine Element. So yeah, we want the Shiva clothing replacer. Should be, yeah. This will make sure that like Jarl Balgroof and all the other nobles actually dress like nobles. That's the idea. Anyway, we'll see. Can your wife make headbands? Possibly. But for now, we don't need the spinning wheel. Okay, I think I got all the cloaks I wanted. Yeah. HDT. We need the HDT mod. Skinned mesh physics. Yes. Let's see. 3BA. Oh no. Give me a sec. Ah, yes. I was right to turn off the thing there. I looked at CBB 3BA and I'm like, this is a lot of nudity. Tits, vagina, tits, tits. Yeah, I was right to turn off the monitor before I clicked it. Holy crap. All right. So, let me go ahead and just add that to the list. I'm going to add it to my list without actually okay. So we do that. Not that one. This one. There you go. You guys can see horse armor while I'm busy with this. What's happening? Don't understand. Not letting me. Oh, I see. Okay. Should be. You want to check Power World mods? The trending ones are nude mods. Unfortunate, but I've got to say that I'm loving like what I'm seeing of the Power World updates. I've not played since the first like release patch, so I'm super excited to get back to Power World in a few months for sure. All right, watching me on your lunch hour. Oh, hello. I honestly never thought I had no aspirations to be on television, but I think it's really funny that I would yeah, that I would be watched on people's lunch breaks. Okay, let me see here. I need to actually go through this. So it is all things artistic. It's the okay, CBBE 3BA. That's it right there. CBBE 3BA and HDT SMP. Good. Get those. You booted it last night. Found the Terraria cave. It's rough. You didn't get far. I can't wait. I can't wait to go play it for sure. All right. Let me go ahead and close the very, very nude setup here. Oh, vagina textures set. No, stop it. Hold on. Let me see. XP32 light version for the skeleton, not the XPT. Have the XPT 32 normal and then overwrite it with the light. Let me see. Hold on. Just making sure there isn't anything else. Faster. HGT SMP. Got it. And then it's like not the maximum skeleton. Okay. Wow. They chose the banner image as spread butt. I'm like, please stop it. Please just stop it. Okay. I'm gonna type in XP32 light and get off of the CBBE thing. Good. CBBE has been dealt with, thankfully. And that should do it. We can go back now. So I need to grab FSMP, which is fine. Yeah, faster physics for capes, cloaks, hair. FSMP. We'll probably use that instead. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Immersive equipment displays won't work with XP32 on its own. You need the light version. Fair enough. Fair enough. There it is. Skeleton 32 light. Cool. So let's go XP 32. Skeleton. Yeah. So XP 32 light. Replace XP 32. Good. Bam. Alrighty then. I'm not accepting new mods at this time. If you wanna put them into the queue, you need to put them on my Discord server. I am literally overwhelmed at the moment with stuff that I'm doing at the moment. So let's see. I think I got everything for Artisan Cloaks. Yeah, Artisan Cloaks is done. Let's get back to the cloaks. Good. Cloaks of Skyrim. Cloaks HGT. Good. Close that up. All Thieves Guild jobs concurrently. Push lock overhaul back for now. Which one's this? This is the Divine Elegance. You don't need to worry about that. Yep, this is the 3BA body slide files for the Divine Elegance, so that they they fit the bustier characters, basically. That is correct, because like Pandorables and stuff with the 3BA, we're just gonna end up with larger characters, so to speak. So this is the Shiva, sorry, Divine Elegance 3BA. Good, good. That should do it. Like having windows open full of Skyrim mods. That's what we're doing. I mean, technically they're not Microsoft Windows, right? They're a special kind of jiggle physics Windows. See, they're actually part of the what do you call it? KDE desktop environment. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah. We're doing next. We can close the Apache stuff. What's this? Oh, HDT SMP Himbo. Yes. So the men can have the, because we forgot to add the Himbo body. That's right. That's super important. Yeah. The male characters are gonna look pretty too. So let's see. Himbo, yes. And we need to actually add the Himbo body, which means I'm gonna have to like tab off again because I need to be very, very careful. So we're just really quick going to, yeah, because as you can see, like right there, Himbo everything, very important, high quality content. Use TNG. What is the next generation? What? Wears a dress and wig. You were hoping to watch a real man stream. Sorry, you're gonna have to settle for this pink cowboy hat today. The best part about being weird is that I don't have to do it every day, and I can do it in different ways. All right. You said FSMP made HDTSMP obsolete. Really? Really? Well, if that's the case, fine. Good. New generation male the new generation the Star Trek the Next Generation. Got it. Okay. It's what's this? TNG. Become the High King of Skyrim, the Next Generation. That sounds awful. I like how I have literal dicks on my screen on the bottom because I did a search for TNG. And like it's a good thing that I have this top here because I just typed in TNG in the list, and what I got was literally like the Next Generation version of dicks. And so like on my screen at the bottom it was just like it was huge. I'm like, oh god. Oh god. Thank God we had this like this mask over it. Okay, let me go Himbo. Yeah. So you're thinking of re-upping your 14 sub? Man, DB, you need to finish Endwalker. Like, there's so much stuff that I want to show you and stuff I want to run with you. But a lot of it is like predicated on finishing Endwalker. So like there's some deep dungeons and shit we should run, you know? And like combat areas and stuff. Okay, give me a second. So, I'm still looking for the himbo thing. Okay, so um yeah, I'm not seeing anything of the sort. Like I tried to search for himbo and instead I got like skylight skins. Oh, highly improved male body overhaul. That's what it was. Okay, cool. Highly improved male body overhaul. I got it. Also, I found a picture which was interesting. I looked at that and I went, "Wow, is this Fallout 4?" And the answer is no, it's actually Skyrim. Thanks for that. All right, highly improved male body overhaul. I'm just gonna call this himbo. Give me a second. I know it's not very visually stimulating at the moment, but I'm going through stuff that has nudity, and I'm like, God damn it. So I'm gonna search for CBBE, and I'm gonna add it into the same area. Good. So himbo body, CBBE body. All right. I think that'll do it. Um, tempered skins. I need to figure out. Um, I need to figure out what to do about male and female skins. I think that like CBBE is gonna make the skin look better, possibly. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do about the male skins. Look at tempered skins, maybe. No schlongs of Skyrim for us, thank you very much. But let me check tempered skins really quick. All right, tempered skins looks pretty damn good. Like, I'm liking that. Technically, there was some nudity there for a second in, like, a teeny tiny little box. But it was nothing that was full screen, thankfully. BNP. You'd recommend BNP? Yeah. So we did end up with a little bit of nudity on screen, but it was, again, super tiny, so. Uh, that is glorious. Anyway. BNP. Very good. Yeah, so I'm looking, and that's nudity, good, holy crap, the body mods are just, yeah. You know what? This is actually pretty cool. Hold on. Because, yeah, it's very not safe for work. Yeah, but, like, here's the thing. I saw this picture in the same search, and I'm like, her expression was like me seeing the BMP page with all the nudity on it. I'm just like, like that is the accurate expression. Uh, okay. Let me see. Hold on. So, BMP female skin. I would need a never nude loadout. See, teeth overhaul, eye pack. Yeah, all I need is, I really wish there was a BMP, like, all-in-one. Yep. Just as you get used to the dress, a cowboy hat enters the fray. Something like that, yes, yes. Almost like I enjoy being consistently inconsistent. Although I will say that the fishnets have arrived, so expect the bunny dress one of these days, sooner rather than later. I've been waiting for replacement fishnets because the bunny dress, the ones that came with the bunny dress, did not fit. So I had to order new ones. But we'll get that done at some point. Let me see here. Can make a, yeah, you can make never nude body with body slide. That's right. So I need to do BNP. BNP woman. BNP man. Okay, I need to go to male next. Yeah, so I'm just really quick grabbing these. Yeah, it's BNP woman. This is BNP male. And then BNP child. And then anything else? BMP man is there. I'm just double checking to make sure it's correct. Yes, it's correct. Okay. I know I can't show a whole lot because there's nudity everywhere. Fishnets with a sheriff's hat. Nice. Let's see. One of the options when installing 3BA. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's look at Divine Wardrobe now that we've finished all the nude mods. So Divine Wardrobe is pretty cool. That uses the Apache Divine Elegance store. A crown, really. But yeah, a lot of this looks awesome, to be honest. Integration. Eriker, Gisley, Falk Firebeard. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All the nobles. Like Maven Blackbriar, yeah. So basically, all the peasants will look like disheveled normal Skyrims, and then like all the nobles will like be basically peacocks. That's yeah, nobles that look like nobles. Exactly. Okay, scaring guys straight. Oh, jeez. No. Most of the outrage, by the way, the outrage crowd left after I trolled the fuck out of them. But most of the outrage crowd came from the idea that I was making being straight gay. You know? That was what it was. Yeah. All right, let's see here. So yeah, we're gonna go down this way to what do you call it? Yeah, Divine Wardrobe. That's the one. Let's see. Oh, so it does the same thing. It's just more interesting options. Okay, so we're gonna be replacing Shiva's with just a better one, but I'm not Joe Cat. Joe, with all the respect and love to that absolutely absurd cat boy, he's a coward. He didn't show his face in the maid outfit pictures, and because of that, he couldn't point at the camera and laugh at the people who were angry at him, right? Because he couldn't do that, because he's meek, he will always be the prey of the people who are outraged. And you know, that is unfortunate. Again, all the love in the world to him, seriously. But like he don't have fangs. That's the real problem. Like with the Joe Cat situation. Like when people said when he said I love girls and he like listed all the girls there, like he didn't have the strength of will to tell everyone to fuck off, right? And that's fine. Like he can be a kind person and I respect him for that, okay? I really do. I'm just saying like a lot of the internet discourse and problems stem from the reality that maybe he's a little too nice. And maybe he needs to be protected from the rest of the internet so he doesn't end up like me. A troll. Because I'm just saying I you know, said humble people are looked down upon these days. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm saying like I have all the respect in the world for the man. Yeah. Exactly. So it's one of those cases of like he is from the conventional perspective weak, and that is unfortunate. he shouldn't have to be afraid to be weak to show weakness, but it's the internet. The internet is the Shark Tank, you know? And that's just the sad reality of the situation. Reality sucks, doesn't it? Anyway, let me see. Who's a Joe Cat? Joe Cat used to cover like Monster Hunter stuff, then transitioned to Final Fantasy XIV. And then at one point he made a music video where he explained how he liked girls, and he talked about all the different like girl body types that he really enjoys. And the internet looked at that and said he is gay. And he made he is part of the, because basically society has guardrails where you're either straight or you're gay, right? You know, if you're a little too effeminate, if you're a little too peacockish, um, then both sides, both the straight and the gay people, are going to attack you for getting out of your lane. And Joe Cat was attacked by the internet for about 8 months straight for getting out of his lane, so to speak. And it was it was a circus, that's for sure. Being an inherent troll, I actually enjoy watching these circuses on the internet. Maybe I contribute to a few of them, and maybe I shouldn't do that. I understand that, but you know, yeah, there is no gray area ever. It is the law. Yeah. Anyway, so he put on a French maid outfit at one point, but he didn't show his face, and he didn't clap back when people were saying like men ruin everything, you know, and stuff like that. Like it was really really weird, right? So yeah, basically because he really can't stand up for himself, because he's meek, and he shouldn't have to stand up for himself. He shouldn't have to um like explain himself in any capacity, but because he doesn't, the internet just like, you know, it's a Shark Tank. They see chum in the water, and they bite. That's the issue. Like, reality sucks. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, my goodness, give me a sec. Okay, so remember I was using Shivas before? So I'm going to go ahead and integration, changes the outfits of NPCs, both are standalone. I just want a simple replacer, to be honest. Yeah, Divine Wardrobe from the Divine Elegance store, cool. Some of the artists require FSMP, HDT, that's awesome. Okay. But yeah. Anyway, you said gay baiting. It's not that, though. Yeah. All right, let's not go on the internet. 'Tis a silly place. Yes. All right. You realize the soda is called Stars and Stripes with my cowboy hat, exactly. You got it. You got it. No, Joe Cat situation was super interesting because like the people he managed to piss off people from like every corner of the internet. Like, he pissed off straight people, he pissed off gay people, he pissed off like transsexuals. He like basically everything he did when he stepped out of his lane was like pissed off the internet because he did not conform, and it was super interesting. Yeah, it was very very interesting to watch. Anyway, you've done you're done with long form plays now. You did Legacy of the Dragonborn with 4K stuff. You made your own personal displays with Jackson's Positioner. Okay, so I've been off Skyrim since 2023, early 2023, right? And yeah. It's like it's been a while. So I'm actually happy to hop back into it for sure. The plight of the tomboy enjoyer. Yes. Well, I mean, it's funny how we look at tomboys versus, you know, the current trend of quote unquote femboys, you know, like you look at those and then tomboys are considered much more socially acceptable. You know, again, society has guardrails to prevent people from getting out of their lane. And if you get out of your lane, you're going to get viciously attacked. It's that simple. All this time and no Odyssey the Dragonborn. It's true. Said tomboys are just the natural conclusion of a woman wanting to, you know, be a little more masculine and or wanting to do boy things, right? You know, you see a woman using a drill press, you know, conventional people would lose their fucking minds. Yeah, tomboys are still women. Yes, but the meme is that what is to be a man, you know? Like what is the definite what is society's definition of a man, and it's fucked. That's what I'm saying. Mm. Anyway, it's super interesting because you said you police yourselves. It's a very odd behavior. Yes, yes. That all the boy and girl things feel outdated. Correct. At the same time, been having fun with it regardless. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you. Sorry. What's it saying? Let me see. The definition of man is whatever I say it is. Yes, yes. It is pretty funny. Holy crap. Um, yep, yep. Me and the family well? Yeah, yeah. The wife just got back surgery, so we're kind of in a situation where I may have to like step away at any given moment, which is why we're not doing multiplayer games at the like right now. That's it's gonna be like another week or so until she's back to 100%. So um you know, I'm like off of multiplayer. Like when I do like Path of Exile, for instance, I'm doing it solo so I can just pause the game. You can do that now, by the way. You can pause Path of Exile as long as you don't have other players in your session. Hmm. But yeah, Stars and Stripes. Anyway, let's see. Um, right. Anyway, I'm looking at all this for Divine Wardrobe. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna do Divine Wardrobe instead of Shiva's. I was looking at Shiva's. It looked pretty cool, but hold on. Yeah, Shiva's clothing replacer looked pretty cool in concept. I just think what we're actually gonna do is Divine Wardrobe because it's different. That's neat. Mm-hmm. I'm doing my part. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Can you pause PoE 2? You can pause PoE 2 and PoE 1. They have backported all of the PoE 1. I'm sorry, not all. They backported a lot of PoE 2's quality of life stuff into PoE 1. And they've started a new expansion pack for PoE 1, and they have a new league for PoE 1. They've already committed to the fact that they're going to be doing 4 months PoE 1, 4 months PoE 2, back and forth, back and forth. So what's going to happen is like we're going to see updates in both games apparently. That's what they've decided they're going to be doing from now on. They've taken the gold allowing you to respec from PoE 2 and they put that into PoE 1. So yeah, they are serious about what do you call it? Just about improving Path of Exile 1 as well. And I've been like blasting Path of Exile when I went ahead and I bought a new supporter pack so that I could afford the what do you call it? The battle pass, cuz now my character floats around. It's really cool. Yeah. They don't push. That pushes them too hard. I don't know. Been thinking about getting back into PO1. Man, I mean, if you could check my streams, I had a blast with it. Like, seriously. Hold on. Let me go over here. Let me do this. All right, so, yeah. Oh, aside from these, like right here, you can see, like, here, hold on. So the first day, like, when the launch hit, I was wearing my my black French maid outfit, right? And I had my Astolfo wig. I got 5 wigs now, by the way. It's fucking like lunatic. But we managed to do like a lot during that first day. It was like we got really far. But the second day, yeah, here's a clip from the second day. So we managed to get all the way to like Act 4. Sorry, yeah, we did like we got to Act 4 by the second day. Anyway, that was pretty good. Off of PoE 1 for 10 months. Then after that, I think the third day. Let's see, the third day we actually I think finished the campaign. Just straight up. Yeah, we straight up finished the campaign on the third day. Silly. That was Alice in Wonderland, by the way. Anyway, the Ankh is just kind of somewhere in. And then in the post game, we just went back to wearing like normal dress shirts and shit, right? You know. But seriously though, it took us 3 days to get through the campaign, and I'm super happy we did it. It was a great time for sure. Yeah, no. Anyway. After that, we got into like the post game, did some fun stuff there. What do you call it? But yeah, then I finished up Morrowind, and yeah, we did the we just completely finished the campaign of Morrowind. Yeah. So I'm happy that we've done that. What I'm going to be doing now with Path of Exile is I'm going to be making a new character. I'm going to be basically all of the currency. Is it worth skipping the optional content in PoE? It's worth skipping the League content in PoE, but it's important to know like there's optional quests that are always worth doing, right? And then there's the what do you call it? But then there's like Delve here, which you can skip that. You know, Einar's Beast League, you can skip that. Trying to think what else. Like Alva's Incursions, you can skip those. Basically, all of the quote-unquote masters, you're fine to skip. But as far as the what do you call it? Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted by what was going on screen. I'm reliving my not PTSD, but I'm reliving some dramatic moments there, because that like explosion puts like toxic ground where you got to get out of it or you'll just die, stuff like that. It's crazy. All right. Anyway. Point is, like, it's really fun. The minecart minigame was a total wait. Oh, minecart minigame. Like this one gives you a lot of money, a lot of currency. Good stuff. Man, PoE war memories, something like that. Jeez. Okay, I gotta focus. I'm running out of time here. So yeah, we're gonna replace Shiva's thing with the Divine Wardrobe. The Shiva mod we were using before, this is a more advanced version of that. Divine Wardrobe is just like just a lot of more interesting variations. Like, I'm liking this a lot. Let me see. Here's an example. So I'm gonna find the actual NPCs integration. Okay. So Jarl Bolgroof, Larry Lawgiver, Ulfric Stormcloak, yeah, Skald the Elder, Sidgeir, Eriker, Gisli, Brayling, Folk Firebeard. Yeah, this is good. So all the nobles look like nobles. That's the point. Nazim. Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. Earned my way to the district. Do you get to the top very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. All right. So, yeah, we're grabbing Divine Wardrobe there. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, we got it. Cool. Um, let's see. Immersive jewelry, crafting overall. Let's see. Fix an exploit with swapping. No, I don't need to worry about that. I don't need to worry about it. Grab and throw. Grab and throw is a plugin where you can pick up objects and throw them to distract enemies. So like you can actually like toss a rock or whatever across the yeah, this is good shit. Like you like enemies will go see what you tossed if they're not detecting you. That's really yeah, let's do that. Grab and throw. This is great. Okay. Grab and throw. Throw. Up. There we go. Spell things correctly. Metal Gear style. Yeah. Grab and throw. Should be it. It should be 6-0. 6-0. Got it. I want to see what else we got. Yeah. We got. Power of 3 made it. What was that noise? Dialogue history. Keep track of conversations. This is good. MCM helper, GUI icons. Okay. I need those. Yeah. What was it called? Dialogue history. Then create. Yeah, we got it. Dialogue history. We need GUI icons at the top. That's like one of the requirements. GUI icons. Bam. And then we need photo mode. Yes. Actual freaking Skyrim photo mode. I'm going to enjoy this. Every single game I play eventually devolves into dress-up doll simulator, and this will be no different. Photo mode. Good. Dynamic location pop-ups. A lot of these aren't, what do you call it? Aren't like ESP files. They're all script extender plugins, which is A-okay with me. Speaking of A-okay with me, I need to look at bandoliers, bags, and pouches again. Oh no. That's an SOS patch. Don't need that. Bandoliers. See, this reverts changes made. Yes, I need any bandoliers, bags, and pouches. Let me check. Organized bandits. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna look for bags and pouches real quick. Bandolier, bags, and pouches classic. Brand pay cease. Yeah. That's good. So, bandolier. Let me see. Tighter female fit. Ooh, no sudden nudes. Probably want that. I like how they showed Zed from Zardoz. That's Sean Connery in his youth. All right, let's see what else we got. Got 30 pages for that. Oh. I think it was carry weight, armor upgrade. Yeah, yeah. I think this is fine. Yeah, we can just back off. Nude body fix. Funny. Okay, that should do it. We're just gonna grab bandolier bags and pouches classic. Gonna actually move back here. Hold on. Yeah. That. That is bandolier bags and pouches. Double check. Got it. Give me just a sec. Just double checking to see that it works. Must all just fan up front. And what was I saying? Yeah, yeah. So I was gonna do this. Snap over there. And then I was going to alt filter, chroma key. Yes, now I am transparent. Good, good. You will not see me walking around, you see. I don't exist. I'm just a floating head, okay? Don't worry about me. Oh, that's so silly. Okay, give me a sec. Yes, you're Rayman. Something like that. All right. So dumb. Yay. You copy pasta the camera. Filter. Copy pasta. Copy. Yeah, duplicate filter. Second filter. Oh yeah, there's. Oh no! It eats from the my outfit first. So funny. Okay, I see what to do. I know what to do. Need to grab a sample color of the green. Right. Once I grab the sample from the green screen, I just nab that sample and use that to prioritize a yeah a key. Not the best key in the world, but it's definitely going to be better than yeah. There. Cool, cool. All right, I did it. Geez, yeah, yeah. Untucked shirt. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. Move this all the way back, forward, and do that. Yeah, I got a treadmill. That's the answer. So bandolier bags and pouches. Looking at that right now. So we do this, and I need go over where the body is to be up here. Yeah, where Pandorables is Divine Elegance. Yes. So it should be. Oops. How the hell did that happen? Yeah, it was above Pandorables. There we go. 3BA. Bags and pouches. Bam. Bandolier added. Next we got we got bandolier. That's okay. That is a-okay. It is as it is. Oh, shoot. I was like, this felt off. And the answer is yes. I was facing the wrong direction. Okay, that's better. So, what do we got next? Bandoliers. Complete crafting overhaul fixes. Yeah. So, same thing. Bags and pouches. Go. Complete crafting overhaul fixes. Let's delete the description part. That's like extra, doesn't matter. Bam, done. Will I do Sands of Time? No. Sands of Time and Genesis are amazing. I fucking love them in concept. They will break your game horribly. I think that if more of Genesis and Sands of Time were offloaded into the script extender, we might have a better time of it. But that simply isn't the case. I'm looking for a longer form run. We are going to be playing as an Ohm's Rot Khajiit. Here, I'll pull it up. So the Ohm's Rot Khajiit is a lore-friendly. The fuck was it? Here, hold on. See this one. Yeah, the Ohm's Rot Khajiit is a lore-friendly cat girl. That's what we're going to be running. And we're going to be doing all kinds of stuff as a lore-friendly cat girl. The Ohm's Rot sub-race of Khajiits is a completely different thing. It's, they kind of sort of showed up in Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. Now let's see here. Summer Mist has a precision patch. That's kind of weird. Well. Do this. There we go. Not too much, but just a little more. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right. Precision has colored weapon trails, but it doesn't detect the enchantments. Oh, okay. Well, you should definitely give me those on my Discord server where I can get at them after I'm done with what I'm doing now. Because what I'm doing now is huge and going to take time. I will absolutely forget about whatever you're suggesting at the moment by the time I get around to it. That is just the sad reality of the world. All right, vendor update. What's this say? Bandolier bags and pouches classic. Will spawn on the NPCs. Yeah. Fair enough. No plug-in slots taken. Good, good. So, bags and pouches. Vendor. That adds it to vendors. Good. Of good. No sudden nudes. No sudden nudes. Let's see. Moves the left front. Left and left front pouches out of slots. Originally assigned to, which clashed with armor sets, causing the armor to be unequipped, with many Imperial soldiers running around about in their undies. Good, good. Let me see. I will forget, Nick. Guaranteed. Alright, let's see. Left front. If you want to show me again in like 2 or 3 days, next week, I don't know. But seriously. Alright, what do we got? Bags and pouches. No sudden nudes. No sudden moves. Yeah. Okay. Dynamic location pop. We already got that. Cool. Lock overhaul. Lock overhaul is a fancy thing. What it does is there are lock requirements. You have to have a certain amount of skill to access certain locks, Fallout style. If you want to smash locks, you can have certain weapon strength to break the locks. Or you can unlock with the unlocking spell. It's magic. So, yeah, lock overhaul's been a mainstay in my playthroughs. You could bash locks in Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall, and you could do other stuff in the other loadouts. Yeah, it's a great mod. I agree. Close to the top. That'll do. Lock overhaul. Good, good. That's all of the ones that I was running there. Now, we have to go and deal with, oops, minimize the wrong thing. Gotta minimize this one. Good. And, oh. Desktop was it? Gotta be back behind here then. Okay. Shoot. It is still way too hot to be doing this. Let me see how long. Yeah, I've been at this for 7 minutes. 3 more minutes, I'll take a break. But yeah, it's way too hot apparently. I was like, oh yeah, it's fine. I need to walk a bit. No, you don't. Not in this heat. Okay, let's see. Sky Signs is next. Let me do that. Doesn't seem to be switching. Damn. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna stop now because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to switch desktops. Like this mouse doesn't have the appropriate keybinds for it. Very irritating, I'll say that right now. Very sad though that it's just way too hot at the moment. Like we got record temperatures, oh boy. Not a good thing. Okay, moving the mic around. Switching back over to here. All right, so we go to the top desktop and we need sky signs. I'm going to go ahead and leave the horse armor here in the corner because I feel like that's a grim reminder of what Bethesda has given us. There we go, something like that. Then we pull this over here. Good. Do that. Sky signs. Let's have a look at that. Probably not. Signs of Skyrim. Swinging signs. Yeah, I don't need birth signs, to be honest. I'm okay with the stones. Stay hydrated? Yeah. Let's see. A guild for hunters. We don't need that. We got Pandorables already. So we're well on our way. iMesh fix. Here we go. This one is important. The iMesh fix. Invisibility, iMesh fix. Let's grab both of these. Cumulative fix for iMeshes. Wow, these are... I just realized Skyrim Special Edition. Huh. Interesting. Okay, let's go delete the Skyrim one and go with the Special Edition. This is where the eyes go crazy after an NPC has come out of invisibility. What's this one? Fix underwater black eye issue when you use UNB. ENB. No, I just need this one. Invisibility eye fix. That's the one we need. Okay. So, invisibility eye fix. Bring it down here. What do you mean that was wrong? Cool. So, already done. Yeah. Invisibility eye fix. Let's see if there's anything else. Old classic version. Goddamn, so this bug persisted through to the special edition. I'm just thinking of the fact that the Oblivion, quote-unquote, remaster introduced more bugs than it fixed. Okay, so what do we got next? Oh, me, oh my. Fix another thing. Power of 3. Don't care about that. Should be fine. Right. So. Yeah, glitchy eye. Character riding a horse. Honor and brawl bugs. Wondering if there's anything else I missed. Let's type in iFix and see if there's anything newer. Normal map iFix. Anniversary edition eye clipping fix. Player eyes blink fix. Invisibility. I'm pretty sure this is the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, this is the same one. Fair enough. Fair enough. We got what we needed. We can move on to weapons, clothing, and clutter fixes. This one's like a requirement by other things. Gotta get that CBBE patch. Oh, jeez. Wait, is there a CBA? Ace 3BA. Yeah. It was this one here. Need the 3BA version. Let me see. You don't need the invisibility fix. What do you mean? My NPCs are going to be going in and out of invisibility all the time. So if I don't need it, then what happened? Okay, got it. CBB 3BA. That's the one I needed. The others I don't need. Give me a sec. All right. Put the horse armor in the corner again. That's, yeah. There we go. Now, as I was saying. You can't stand it. You avoid getting more than a few mods. So what I do is I spend about a week or two assembling mods. Then I go in and do some test streams. And during those test streams, I will prune problematic mods that I don't feel like fixing and create a mod list I'm happy with, and then I'll do a proper playthrough. So it takes about 3 weeks for me to get a playthrough going, but it's a social experience. We're chatting. We're you know, like, remember that like people think, oh well, he's just gonna, you know, throw some mods together and play Skyrim. It's like, no, no, not even. You can see how I did 10 hours and 57 minutes, followed by 6 hours and 21 minutes. You can see I'm wearing a fancy pants dress there, even. You know, like serious business. These are serious streams, okay? Like, that's all you need to know. Anyway. Point is that we're going to be spending like 3 weeks doing this and then doing a playthrough. Yeah. You guess the chat experience can make it fun? Yeah. That's part of it. By providing a link. So if you type here, I'll show you. There you go. Yes. I always do. There you go. The bot posts the Webby site, and they're all articles there. Yep. Always has been. You may see here. Okay, what else we got? So, People think of modless, they should think of constructing the game out of Lego pieces. Kinda. I mean, I did play with Legos growing up. My goodness. So, as I was saying, what we got here, need to, like, delete some of the other ones. Hold on. Weapon, clothing, and armor fixes. What's this? I need to see what this is. Ace 3B. What the hell is Ace? Ace outfit conversion. No. No. Should be 3BA. What's WACF? Hold on. Let me do this. This is weapon, clothing, and clutter fixes. Yeah. That's fine. I mean, I was gonna say it's like building something in Minecraft. Hey, remember that guy who programmed the entire ROM of a Pokemon, what do you call it? Pokemon Red. He put the entirety of Pokemon Red into Minecraft using like data blocks. Like had a giant redstone machine that just that like allowed you to play Pokemon Red on a big screen in an arena. All right, let's see. Here's something I occasionally don't tell people. I will intentionally call Pokemon Pokemans, and do that intentionally to piss people off. I will pretend that Pokemans is indeed, yeah, the real thing. Gearing up for a new Skyrim playthrough? I mean, in like September probably. So what we did was we initially started like we had 10 hours and 57 minutes, another 6 hours and 10 minutes, and then what do you call it? Now we're on the current one. This is probably gonna be like 6 hours ish. I gotta go do real life stuff before and then, you know, or sorry, later today. So, you know. But I'm aiming to do Skyrim and Fallout 4 in September. So, you know. My goodness. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Let me show you my Pokemans. Yes, exactly. Got any general tips or tricks? Check out a YouTube channel called Gamer Poets. They may have some videos that are interesting to you. I personally use Mod Organizer, but you might want to use something different. Yeah. Let me see here. So weapons, clothing, and clutter fixes. We need to add those because like there's so many things that require it. It's like a hard requirement for a bunch of stuff. So weapon, clothing, and clutter fixes. Am I going to use the Legacy of the Dragonborn player home? Probably the Legacy of the Dragonborn player home. I like tying everything into Legacy. But in the beginning, we're going to be using a wagon. Yeah. In the very beginning, we're going to be using a wagon. We'll eventually get to Solitude and eventually become a relic hunter. But in the beginning, we're going to live out of a cart. Let me see. Weapons, clothing, and clutter fixes. There it is. Copy pasta. Easy peasy. Let's see here. The hat, of course, is a wagon. Well, I mean, we're not playing a cowboy. We're going to be playing a an Ohm's Rot Khajiit. Yeah. We're a lore-friendly cat girl. And we're going to be a Nightblade. but a roving trader. Yep. Okay, so I imagine our first dungeon will be the Ember Shard Mine as usual. Anyway, so we got the clothing letter fixes. Cowboy, cat, girl, it's all the same. Jeez. All right. Fine. Fine. Looks like extreme measures are required. There we go. All right. So, as I was saying, weapons, clothing, clutter fixes, and then we're doing a CBB. It's not a CBB patch. It's a 3BA patch. Yes. WACCF 3BA. Bam. We got it. Yeah, the 3BA patch. We don't need to worry about any of that. We need the Summer Mist 3BA patch as well. Bam. Okay, the patches are applied. Good. That's what we needed. Like, what requires this? Haha, a lot. A lot requires this. We're working on it. Hell has no fury like a man with cat ears on. That's right. Can I... Hold on. Let me try this. There we go. We got the little maid ruffle there. That's better. Okay. As I was saying, what else? Still looking. Right. Action-based projectiles patched. Adamant. Adamant. I need both of these. Yeah. What did Adamant do again? Hold on, let's see. Adamant is a different tree, isn't it? We need an Ordinator patch, actually, not Adamant. Fuck. Yeah, we need, I'm gonna still look. Oh. Forgot about this. Yeah, the content add-on. That's something I needed. What else? Remetaled armors, awesome artifacts. Jeez. When I start getting into Legacy of the Dragonborn, that's when everything gets dumped. Divine Wardrobe patches. Let's see. Unique artifacts. Yeah. Yeah, the Divine Wardrobe is something we're going to be using, so... Oh, wow. Yeah. Vigilant SE. Of course, of course. Yeah, I'm going to be using Ordinator as my perk overhaul. Said modding Skyrim is greater than actually playing Skyrim. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to be modding Skyrim for probably 2 to 3 weeks. I'm going to be playing Skyrim for several months. I know this because I played Skyrim for 5,000 hours already. Femboy Race Reborn. Don't do it. Don't go to that page. The Femboy Race Reborn is not good. Not good. Let me see here. Crypto Fear add-ons. What else? What else? My goodness. Reforging, Silver Bow. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I need here. Open clothing, color fixes, translations. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We can leave. Oh, what's this? The content add-on does what? It adds different colors of like ebony and stuff. It's really cool. It just isn't compatible with some of the stuff I want to do. Like I'd need a 3BA requirement for it and a himbo. Let me see himbo. Himbo. Yes. 3BA and himbo patch. Oh, I had a 700-hour run. Yes, when I was playing Selril, he is an Altmer with a top hat, and he started as like a Thalmor loyalist, but I think like 200 hours into the playthrough, the Thalmor sent a death squad after him because he gained Dragonborn powers, and they were like, and so we decided, nah, maybe the Thalmor aren't that good after all. We're gonna reconsider, considering these people want to kill us for our power. So we ended up siding with the Nords after all. All right, let's see here. So yeah, we got it. This is exactly what we need. This content add-on. Content add-on. Okay, we got to go all the way down here. Hello. Yeah, perfect. That's like divine elegance. Damn it. Keep forgetting I have to like launder the link. There you go. And then grab that. Bam. And then we get the Metaborn. And it should be 3BA Himbo patch. Yeah. That should do it. Bam. Himbo patch. And we just kind of copy pasta that. Excellent. And that will allow those armors to those added armors will fit the new bodies. Includes optional patches for HDT SMP. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Glorious. So dumb. All right, CBB 3BA outfits. Yes. Fair enough. So, debating if there's anything else we need. The original mods, XML files for work. So we need HTTPs, SMP, vanilla armors. Okay, that's fine. Dynamic armor variants. Yeah, that'll work. Hello. I'm the reason it takes you weeks to get started with a playthrough, and you love me for it. Well, thank you much. I'm having fun. That's the important part. Okay, so HDT SMP. Let's figure this out. Yeah, it should be right here. Cryptophere HDT. Oops. Bam. Folks, HDT. Where's the actual like HDT plugin? Should have been DT. No, what is it called? There was like a faster version of HDT. Yeah, it's not called faster HDT though. It's called something else. Like there's a specific acronym for it. That it should be on my list, and I can't. There it is. Bam. FSMP. Got it. Perfect. All right. CB3BA. Okay. So now we need. It should be the vanilla. It's the vanilla armors we needed. So, HD vanilla armors HDT. Yeah. That's what I wanted. Cool. Bam. Got it. Cool. Yeah, it's FSMP. That's what it is. Now, that's the vanilla armors. You see, yeah, FSMP. That's right there. We got the HDT Himbo. Now we need to look at Divine Wardrobe patches. Divine Wardrobe patches. Bam. Cool. Yeah, it's not HDT SMP, it's FSMP. Let me see. Complete cooking and crafting overhaul. Yeah, but I need the Ordinator patch. First things first. We got other things to mess with. Okay, we got that plugin. Good. We got the 3BA and Himbo plugin. We got the Vanilla Armors HGTSMP plugin. Good. Double check one more thing here. Yeah, it should be fine. CBBE 3BA vanilla outfits redone. Excellent. This is what in my heart of hearts I always wanted. It's awful. Absolutely awful. Yes. Sorry, no zaps and zaps. Yes, we're gonna zap the armors. You bet, you bet. You see? This is what I wanted in my heart of hearts. Absolutely. All right. That is precisely it. There are others that are more skimpy, but I don't think so. I don't think so. By the conversion, yep. Top quality content, you bet. So what is this? Outfits look skimpy on the screenshots. Regular outfits. Some of them are made using the zap sliders in body slide, but those are optional. What are zap sliders or toggle box on the body slide to disable certain pieces of the outfits? Yep. There are many skimpy revealing mods out there. You're not putting too much focus into it. Yes. But, my goodness. Okay. I was looking at different outfits that were excessive. This is honestly, like, if you go to the Zap here, this is probably best. Because everything else gets too bikini, in my opinion. Like, this is a good compromise between the bikini armors and the originals. You know what I mean? So, we'll run those. So, CBBE, what do you call it? 3BA. Yeah, bam. And then use zaps in body slide. That's just an instruction to me in the future, so I remember to do that. It quote unquote zaps away certain pieces of the armor. Latex leather Viking style. Jeez. Okay. We have everything we need for Divine Wardrobe. Yeah, we got the patches already. Pretty sure. And the Crypto Fears patch. Crypto Fears add-ons. What's this? Add-ons and patches. Align some of the neglected keyword statistics. That is not made by Crypto Fear. Okay, fair enough. I don't need to worry about that. Let me see. John Bethesda. Yes. Will be considered canon moving forward. You bet. You bet. I mean, we already know. We already know if we play Blood Moon. Let me go here. So, if you've played Blood Moon, Todd Howard's masterpiece here, you can tell that the skimpy armor is in fact canon. You can see like the bear helmets and the gauntlets and the boots, but then no chest pieces, no leggings, right? See, this is in fact canon to Morrowind, and people who've played enough Morrowind will know that that Nords in their natural habitat of Skyrim do in fact wear skimpy armor. It's true. Give me a second. Apparently one of the gifts I received yesterday arrived. Hold on. I'm gonna go grab it. Yeah. Let me see. Yes. Jeez. Okay. I received this as a gift in my previous stream. This is This is a skirt. Yeah. This is a skirt. It is shiny. It is black. It'll go with denim. A denim top. Yes. Guaranteed. The wife just brought it in. Yep. It is a very shiny pleather. Yep. It's yeah. For me. Of course. It was given to me on my what do you call it? Throne website. It was so yay. We're gonna have fun with that. Not tomorrow though. Like in a couple days. Actually, come to think of it, in a couple days I'm gonna be wearing the bunny suit, which is something complete. The bunny dress. That's completely different, right? So we're realistically looking at like next week at the earliest, because I'm going to be wearing normal clothes like today and tomorrow, you know? I unfortunately cannot be as weird as I want to be all the time. I have to actually dress like a normal me for a while. The real life me. This is optional. I can just throw this on, you know, at a moment's notice, but you know. Okay, let's see. Look at those flying mounts. Like, what? What is this nonsense? Anyway. Let me see. So we have successfully added 3BA zaps for body slide, Vanilla Armor HDT, CBB 3BA, FSMP. This is all good stuff. All great stuff. Now, that said, let's get moving on to the next one. Animation conditions. Animation conditions. Still very hot. Like, why was I overheating when the air conditioner is like running nonstop and on the other side of the room? And the answer is the fan isn't pushing past the green screen. All right, let's see. Animation conditions. Let me check those out. So what's this? Non-combat animations of female characters based on various conditions. What? Let's find out what these conditions are all about.
You can call me Shield Sister, like the rest of you do.
Okay.
Hold on. Go to YouTube. At some point, I'll install a thing here. Hold on. An ad blocker or whatever. No thanks. Okay. I need to, as nice as all of this stuff is, I actually need to put a some headphones on. Turn those on real quick. Whoops. There we go. I should be able to hear what's going on.
Maybe you can tell me where you're from.
You may not have noticed, but I'm not looking for friends.
Oh my god. I looked. Hold on. We're going to rewind that one step. I understand. Conditions. Conditions.
Tell me where you're from.
You may not have noticed, but I'm not looking for friends.
You're not from Skyrim, are you? You don't know anything about these lands.
I know everything I need.
Of course you know. I have no doubt. Anyway, let's go now. We have a lot to do. No matter
that too will be canonized. Yeah, exactly.
what you think, Shield Sister, Skyrim is a truly dangerous place.
I know how to be careful and am always ready for trouble.
And yet these lands can kill you.
Do you think the rest of Nirn is different? Who do you think I am?
I think you're a girl from a warm place who's probably seen a lot, but you've never seen anything like Skyrim. You don't know it.
You have no idea where I've been and what I've seen.
Have you ever seen a snowstorm so cold it could turn you into a block of ice? Here's someone like you would easily get lost and die in the snow.
What difference does it make to you what happens to me?
Calm down. I just want to help.
I don't need your help. I can handle everything on my own.
We'll see.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I see what's been going on there. Like, that's a lot of bouncing. That is a lot of bouncing. But I can see what the conditional idols are for. It makes sense. Like when you're wet, when you're cold. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah, that is pretty impressive. Okay. Yep. So a lot of cold, a lot of other things. That is really bizarre. Yeah, these are conditional idols. Fair enough. Random idols. It's a compliment to random idols for talk and barter. Okay, cool. So let's do it. Conditional and animation conditions. Good. That is fine. We can use that. Let's see what it requires really quick. Requirements. Animation queue fix. Sure. We're not using Frostfall. Not mandatory. I need is not mandatory. Last seed is not mandatory. No opposite gender animations. Sure for now. Open animation replacer. Let's see. Wet and cold, dust. Sunhelm survival needs. Wet and cold. SE. Let's have a look at wet and cold SE. See if it uses a thing. It uses weather-dependent visuals and AI enhancements. I don't think so, because this isn't like a script extender plugin. It runs a bunch of other stuff, so. Heavy armor gives you the male walk. Light armor. Clothes give you the girly walk. Oh, I see. Oh, shit. Finnish sexy move. What has replaced Finnish sexy move? I'm wondering. Let's see. I need to know, because that was script heavy back in the day. It said Pandora. No. Slap. Pandora is a replacer for Finnish, not Finnish sexy move. Finnish sexy move is a sub plugin that used Finnish or Nemesis or Pandora. All right. Finnish new idols. Okay. Runway animations. Let's have a look. Okay. But yeah, Finnish sexy move was the old one. There is no Pandora sexy move, so conditional armor type animation. I don't think we need that one in particular. Random sexy idols. See, it's not... Finnish sexy move was about, like, when you walked. Like, it would alter your walk animation based on, like, a sliding scale of 0 for not sexy and 9 for, oh my god, what the fuck is this freak doing? Because, like, this is not how even strippers walk. You know, like, basically 0 to 9. It was a 0 to 9 scale. And, yeah, it's really funny. Let me see, animation queue fix. We're going to do that. Hold on. Animation queue fix. Got it. Bam. And 9 was like, yeah. You say bimbo, I say, like, a level beyond. Like, this was a cartoon. Let's see. You said a DAR walk run replacer. Let me see. Yeah, 4 new idols in Skyrim is not needed. We have Pandora for that. I think it was. Dynamic animation replacer. Dynamic animation replacer. Replaces actors based on conditions. Most actors. Animation supported. Okay. So basically what we do is this dynamic. Whoops. We go over here. And Finis is outdated. Yeah, but I'm not talking about Finis itself. I was talking about Finis Sexy Move, which is a mod that is unrelated to Finis. Yeah. Dar is the most stable one you've used. Dar is outdated, but OAR can run Dar files. Fair enough. Yeah, but again, people, like, everyone's giving me frameworks, and I don't fucking need frameworks. I need the actual animation mods inside of the framework, like, that are used by the frameworks. It's like, I already have Open Animation Replacer. Like, everyone's giving me I don't need frameworks. I have my framework already. Finis Sexy Move is its own separate mod. Unrelated to Finis. I don't need Dar. I don't need Pandora. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Let me see here. Drink animations. Whirlwind kick. Ashes of War. None of this, yeah, none of this is what I was looking at. Walk. Walking animation. Okay. Yeah, I was looking for animations. Catwalk animation. Let's see. SSC dynamic, maybe. It's some sort of walk. Conditional high heel walk. Gun slicer is a lot of things. Be careful about showing that page on stream. Yeah. Hold on. Was, Gun Slicer Skyrim mod. I'm looking at it off screen. Oh wow, that doesn't look bad. That looks really nice actually. Wow. That yeah, I'm pretty impressed. That might be what we use. Gun Slicer animation pack. That looks great actually. Let me get a video for that. Some person did a thing here. Hold on. Here's a YouTube video. Here we go. Yep. Yeah, this looks interesting. Runway animations. All right, aposte. Yeah. Don't care about that. I know there's someone talking about it, but fisticuffs. Lightning Wizardry. Gun Slicer animations, yes. I'm looking at Gun Slicer. Hold on. Oh, wow. Holy crap. That is impressive and yeah, I can see that run being absurd enough. I don't think we'll have that big of a behind, but I think the animations are pretty good. For being absurd, I mean. Yeah. Those are some pretty absurd animations. Yeah, the one-handed and sword, like, animation looks exactly what I wanted out of it. I'm impressed. I'll say that right now. Yeah, we'll run with that. OAR NPCs patch. Why the hell not? This looks stupid enough. We'll run Gun Slicer animations. Fuck it. You said bunny walk. Comically large. Yeah, we're not gonna have assets that big, but we're definitely gonna use that animation pack, I think. So Let me go ahead and pick that up. Gun Slicer all in one. Okay, I'm gonna copy gun slicer animations all in one. We'll use that because we may be using other armors, and we won't have assets that big, but we will absolutely. Yeah, it's absurd enough, I think. So gun slicer. Oops. Gun slicer all in one. OAR. Now I need to see what requires it. Give me a second. So that takes care of our walk run animations. That takes care of most things. Let me see. Yeah, that will handle everything. Let me see if there's anything else. Looking at requirements. NPC patch. All-in-one for immersive wenches. Okay, let me look at this. Contains adult content. Oofies. Give me a second while I switch off, because immersive wenches. Here we go. Let me see. Oh, yeah. We're not going to be using bikini armors like this, unfortunately. As nice as they are. We're probably not going to... I mean, we may end up with some. But I can't see replacing all the armors in the game with bikinis. I think that like doing the zaps where, you know, some of the armors are a little more revealing is kind of cool. But having them all be that way is just not going to happen. Yeah, I don't think so. Let me see. Change the conditions for the OAR. So wenches. Oh, they're used by the wenches instead of the player. Okay. I see how that works. So this is for immersive wenches specifically. And it, I don't think so. I don't think we need to do that. Yeah, I think we're good to just use that as is. Yeah, I'm happy about that. It's fine. Fine. The mini dresses mod was good. The Indoril. I played Indoril before the expansion pack came out. Yeah. Indoril had a massive update that added expansion content. And so, yeah. All right, well, we found our animation mod. That is a gun slicer. Looks good. I quite like it, actually. Show me. I want to continue. This has adult page stuff. Choose your membership. I'm not, get out. Yeah. I just wanted to see membership, and it's like, hey, you're gonna log in? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna log in. I just want to see what their page looks like. Oh wow, yeah, that is a lot of nonsense. Okay, HD is gone. There's nowhere to recover it. Their hard drive died. Okay, so they can't make any more gun slicer, despite what they did before. That's sad. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I looked at the gun slicer Patreon. That was kind of interesting. But I'd say we got everything handled. Yeah, I don't have to worry about it. Like, gun slicer is going to be our go-to, I suspect. Which means that's all taken care of. No issues. Now, as I was saying. All right. Someone replied to my previous stream where I was wearing a dress and said, absolutely no shame, love the internet. Like, I've been building up to this for the better part of 10 years. Like, close to 7, close to 8 to 10, yeah. Okay. Let me, see here. What else we got? Now that we got the animation replacer, yeah, that's fine. Like conditional animations, fair enough. Animation Q fix. Yeah, I don't need to worry about any of these. These conditional animations are fine, which means we'll move over to the next one, which is random idle talk and banter. So, let me see here. Oh, okay. So those are like when you're idle talking. God, yeah. Yeah, that'll work, I think. It may break everything, but who cares, right? That's so when you're doing idle talk, it like the character will do these various poses. That's pretty funny. Like when you're talking to NPCs. So, animation idle talk. Good. So yeah, that's cool. What else? Animation Q fix. We already did that. Dynamic. Yeah, I don't need DAR. That's unnecessary. We got everything we needed for out of Gunslicer. Catwalk animation. I don't need... It turns out I don't need catwalk animation, believe it or not. It's not necessary. With Gunslicer, it takes care of everything. Alright. Good, good, good. So, glad to be part of you becoming relax in the last month. Yep. The one guy went and opened his mouth. Yeah, well, over the last month, I just basically went and said, you know what? Fine. If that's what he wants, it's the opposite. He was trying to shame me into, not wearing cat ear headphones anymore. These right here. And what happened is because they tried to, you should be ashamed of that. Yeah, that didn't work out quite the way they expected. Just saying. All right. I was like, good idea. You know what? My old outfits don't fit me anymore because I've lost a whole ton of weight. So time to get new outfits. Lol. Wear 2 pairs. Yes, yes. You're a spite-driven person. Yeah, exactly. My goodness. That's loser talk. Loser talk is where you concede to other people's points of view. Like, oh, wait, didn't pan out for him? Yeah. People get pissy about clothing. Yes. It was really funny because people came in and they were like, can you imagine your ancestors fought and died for your freedom and this is how you repay them? I'm like, but no, that was funny shit. That was really funny shit. Okay. Let me see what else we got here. Alright. We did what we needed to do. Bathing in Skyrim. I'm not doing that. Next is along with widgets. Got it. Oh my god, you have access to clean water? Yes. Our ancestors fought and died for our ability to wear cat ears. Exactly. It's funny, though, because there are tons of people who like they'll look at the way I dress and shit and immediately assume I'm not in a heterosexual relationship. Like it's really fucking funny. You know, like I haven't been married to a woman for almost 2 decades now. Uh, anyway, It's fucking hilarious. All right. I need to type in Skyrim essay. He's the gay. I don't bother correcting him. Let's see. Okay, we're looking at the widgets page now. There are so many other things to worry about. Yes. Well, you know, he's the gay and he's the there are other words I'm not going to use. Well, it's really fucking funny. All right. Let me see. These are great widgets. Holy crap. Yeah. Skyrim True Believer widgets. Let's grab these. Hell yeah. Skyrim widgets look great. Skyrim widgets. Yes. You're not falling into the definition I have determined for you. Yes, yes. It's just funny. Anyway, let's look at this really quick. Requirements. It requires True HUD additions. Will be needed if you're going to use the presets that are in the optional files. Oh, so I don't need those after all. Yeah, I'm not using any presets. That's not a consideration. Let's see. Dragonborn reskin. Explorer add-on. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check the Explorer add. What is the Explorer add-on? This mod is a reskin for TrueHUD and SDV widgets for the fantastic Edge UI. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't need a Dark Souls. Yeah, I don't need a Dark Souls setup there. Already got my own setup there. I said TrueHUD. I think I think I have it's true true directional movement is the only true. I'm using infinite HUD so that I can like add and remove things at my own leisure. But the others do not matter. I'm not using Edge UI. Sorry. No Edge here. Driving crazy that your wife supports you also. I don't think that he stuck around that much. I think he came in. I think he saw a thumbnail, came in, got mad, and then when he got timed out for 24 hours, he probably left for good. That's my imagination anyway. That's what a lot of people do. They like have 5 seconds of outrage, and then they'll do a little spat on social media about it, and then forget about the whole incident until it like comes up in Discord or something. And people don't typically stew on shit. They act out in the moment, get angry for a second, and then forget about it. Move on to the next outrage. Yep. Infinity is just a framework, and True HUD is incompatible with Adventurer UI, which I'm using. Okay, let's see here. What are we doing? So I'm going to be doing actually I might be able to use Infinite UI to use bits of True HUD. Yes. It's possible. Like Infinite UI is a framework that I can use to add and remove, like to like pick and choose portions of which UI I want to use. So I might be able to take portions of True HUD and put them in there. True. I was using iHUD before. I think I prefer iHUD where everything's like invisible. Will I be adding a minimap widget? I already have a minimap widget. Minimap. Dragon's Eye minimap, along with the Compass navigation overhaul, local map upgrade. They're all widgets of Infinite UI. Yeah. They're all there, right there. Yeah. Okay, so Is there a Metroid mod for Skyrim? Probably not. That'd be pretty cool. Relics of Hyrule is larger than Dawnguard and Dragonborn put together. Like if you want a Zelda experience. People who bought Skyrim for the Switch specifically for the amiibo content, I feel sorry for them because like it's not just like, oh well, we put Zelda stuff into Skyrim. They actually build like fan fiction lore into it where it is actually like integrated into Tamriel. It's really cool. One day I make my first YouTube video. I think I posted a short video of me try-boxing 3 mages in World of Warcraft. I quickly deleted that one when they were like, well, you shouldn't do that. That interface software is illegal. Then they backtracked on it, but I deleted the video anyway. My oldest video right now is 16 years old. It's the Team Fortress 1 opening. That and Kid Icarus 2, where Pit fights Orcos, the god of darkness. Let's see. I'm not messing with content mods right now. I'm just working on the framework at the moment. Okay, let's see what else we got. So, we don't need the STP widgets. That's fine. We got that. Let's see. Yeah, we'll look at True HUD. Someone mentioned that. We'll have a peek. True HUD editions. Okay, what is this exactly? Yeah, True HUD looks pretty good actually. It looks Dark Soulsy. Looks fun. We might run that. We'll have to use Infinity UI to like put the adventure UI stuff I want in there. But I think we can like pick and choose, you know. Okay. Well, anyway. Moving along. Kill Nazim. Kill him. Yes, that's really good. Boss descriptors. Torch lockpick. Okay, yeah, fine. You win. I'll use this. Let me see. I'm not doing a posture. No, that's not happening. MCM helper's fine. We just need to grab the original. Hold on. True HUD should be around here somewhere. T for true. Oh no, this doesn't require True HUD. This is okay. So this is its own thing. Yeah, we're fine. Can you do a nipple slip? No, that'll be on my OnlyFans in like 2 or 3 years from now. Yeah, we'll do that for funsies then. But for now, we are currently on the level of social acceptability where we're just memeing for fun. And slightly for profit. My goodness. I'll be wearing a bunny dress in like 2 or 3 days, though. Come back then for potentially weird shit. Just saying. For now, though, slightly more normal. Okay, True HUD. Infinite UI. Put down here. True HUD. Yeah, there we go. All right. That should do it. What else we got? Yeah, a bunny dress. I don't want Edge UI. Like, this looks pretty good for what I want to do. Do I ever use mod packs? Only for... You said slightly for profit. Yeah, so I've been saying for a while that I'm not going to wear a maid outfit. I'm not being paid enough to. But I was paid enough to. That's all I'll say. Let me see here. I've used mod packs for Skyrim, Terraria, Starbound, and X4 Foundations. Hold on. What was the other one? Looks for foundations. I forgot the other one. Point is, there are a few games I use mod packs for, but not Bethesda games, because Bethesda games I want to actually like put together the mod lists. Yeah, you at first you were not looking forward to this run. I mean, it's just gonna be me adventuring and doing fun stuff, you know. You said still busy with mods? Yeah, Minecraft, Craft to Exile. It's an action RPG loadout. So for those who are unaware, if we go over here and we zoom down, like we go beneath these. Hold on, let me see here. Oops. I need to like zoom out a bit more. Okay. What was that? Yeah. Jeez, hold on. I'm still looking. And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Please. We're gonna start off as a caravan Khajiit. Specifically like with our own cart and everything. And then we're going to become Legacy the Dragonborn. Yes. My wish list thing? Yeah. People, like, I've had now 4 maid dresses, a bunny dress, and a peasant dress purchased for me. And my wife, having seen me worn those, made a dress for me. One that I'll wear for Stardew, but let's get off the clothing topic for a moment. And, I'm gonna go down to Minecraft, because there you go. This thumbnail sums it up right here. See, this is an action RPG loadout for Minecraft called Craft to Exile 2. It's not the original Craft to Exile, it's the sequel. Trying to fix this is being a pain. There we go. No, it's still being a pain. What was I saying? So, Craft to Exile, you can see I'm using a scythe and I've summoned my skeleton. My skeletons just like rampage over and kill everything. And then you can see I like use poison bolts to kill the horkers. Very important stuff. Level up, you can see I just leveled up from 17 to 18. But my necromancer scythe lets me cast spells. And you can, like, there's a talent tree if I can find it really quick. Hold on. There's like treasure chests and shit. There you go. Here's the talent tree of Craft to Exile 2. You can see where you pick and choose which nodes you want. So I was like seeing how I get necromantic defenses. I had just gotten Eldritch Battery in order to like have damage taken from mana before life, you know? Stuff like that. And I was like going through the nodes, because you got to navigate like over to the scythe nodes. Like this area is about scythes, and this area is about minions, right? And so yeah, that's like you can see right there. You're not into Minecraft. Looks interesting. That's what I'm saying. It turns it into an action RPG. You kill monsters, they drop randomized loot. There are quests to fight bosses and progress the storyline of the game. You ever PvP in Minecraft? No, I'm not interested in that. If I want a PvP, I've got first-person shooters like Doom, Quake, Half-Life, Unreal Tournament, you know, stuff like that. That's what I'm there for. Oops, let's see. You've been looking for a Is this okay to solo? Yes. It's actually harder to get online with friends. You can, but this is okay to solo. Yeah. And you can set the difficulty, do stuff with this. But yeah. You can see, like, here, hold on, let me do this. You can see how I'm like hitting the skeletons and then blocking. And then I summon my zombies. But I've got a book there. And my poison bolts leech life, so even if my energy shield were to get it punctured somehow, I'd be able to handle it, you know. But you can see like the different item drops on the ground. Let me move a little further over. But yeah. Let me see here. Hold on. Going back a bit. Trying to find a specific spot that really shows something off, but considering this is an 11-hour stream, I don't think that's going to happen right now, unfortunately. 11-hour stream is an 11-hour stream, what can I say? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find it. Here's a skill tree. Yeah. Here's like the Warlock skill tree. You can see how I invested in Poison Bolt and summon zombies. And then over here, I've got my passive skills, which let me leech more life when I do damage with my spells. But then you can see how there's this this is like a frost strike. What happens is you build up soul stacks when you attack with your poison bolt, and then you can unleash those soul stacks as like an ice strike. And well, meanwhile you have your minions, you know, like this 5 out of 6, right? And that's kind of how that works. So, and there's like Curse of Agony, Draconic Blood, a bunch of other, you know, like buffs and debuffs and things. But you said 11 hours of modding. This is just 11 hours of gameplay. This is 11 hours of gameplay. What you were talking about modding. No, I actually did that. Hold on, let's go back up here. That would be 10 hours and 57 minutes. See? Basically, my current setup here. Here we go. 10 hours and 57 minutes of modding. That was 1 day ago. Then 13 hours ago, I did part 2. No problem there. Part 2 only lasted like 7 hours, basically. You know. But after that, where do you have our current one? So I hope that answers your question of but I freaking love modded Minecraft. I do mod packs with that. I don't do mod packs with Skyrim though. I like assembling my my mod packs or my modding there. You said you weren't wrong? Yes, exactly. Point is that I will play as much, if not more, than I mod. True. It's true. Anyway, we picked up True HUD. We picked up True HUD. Pretty sure. We'll type True HUD, True Directional Movement. Got it. Perfect. Yes. That's the perfect cut GIF for the stream preview. It's true. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Good, good. My goodness. What would this say? Okay. Sorry. I got distracted by a thing. Anyway. True, I need to go pick this up. Okay, compatibility patch. Cryptophere's patch hub, we already got that. I'm pretty sure. Let's go patch hub. Patch hub. KRYPT crypt. KRY. Crypt. I misspelled it. We got the patch hub. It's like right up at the top. Doesn't matter. Point is, I'm gonna close that out. Skyrim equipment, outfit equipment system NG. Let's go. Let's look at that real quick. Oh wow, that was interesting. Okay, outfit equipment system. We already have that. Yeah, we already got that. Already dealt with. Next up, we should have. I'm still looking. Damn it! So much stuff. Perk spell distributor. No, I already got that. Pretty sure. Let's check. Perk spell perk. Yeah, we got it. Item distro. Good, good. What's next? Does Craft Exile 2 have any kind of story baked in? It has directions. The story is yours to make of it, but it has objectives. And those objectives will create for you a sort of story. Like, as you're directed to figure out where the pillagers are coming from, deal with the pillager advisors, deal with the pillager mastermind, create a portal to the nether, you know, so on. Like, you will be guided through a series of quests, and those will create your story, or help you create your story for yourself, basically. Did Skyrim 4's idols get replaced by Nemesis? Oh, no. It's better. So, Finis got replaced with Nemesis, and Nemesis got replaced with Pandora. And Pandora is the current best option. Pandora is open source, so in the event that, like, the developer drops off of it, other people can just pick it up, basically. Pandora is the current gold standard. Because, again, it's open source. It's owned by the community, practically, you know? Anytime something... it's available for Windows, Mac, and Linux. So, you know, like, Pandora is multi-platform and not just locked to Windows. Alright, let's see here. We got True HUD. Let me look this up. One more thing. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Linkle outfit for Skyrim. What is this? Oh, my. Where can you find this? Pandora backwards compatible? Yes. Just plain yes. It's a 3BA outfit. Where does it go? Let's see. Item IDs. Okay, you know what? This is cute, but I want to see if we can find a Relics of... No, there's no Relics of Hyrule insert for this. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think we're going to run that. Not Link, Linkle. Linkle is an original character do not steal from Hyrule Warriors. I freaking love Hyrule Warriors, by the way. Are you going to do this playthrough on Windows? Probably. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Stretch. Blood pressure. So, what was I saying? Yeah. I don't think so. I'd rather organically run across, like, outfits and stuff, so. The fact that this is just something you stick, like, you add with the console and slap on your character is, wait. If you want to cheat, where is it? It's crafted. It's crafted. Like, I don't see myself crafting this set, to be honest. No, I don't think so. Besides, it will have issues with physics and stuff. That was a good thought, but no. So next up is Practical Necromancy. We're actually going to put this all in one spot. We're going to start with Undeath. Go, Undeath. So... Oh, that's not how Undeath is spelled. There we go. Undeath Remastered. Undeath Immersive Lichdom. Wait, was it Immersive Lichdom or Classical Lichdom? I think, yeah, it was Classical Lichdom I wanted. I'll compare it to Immersive Lichdom, but I think we're going to end up doing, we're going to end up doing Classical Lichdom. We'll see. Undeath Remastered Face Gen data, yes. Invisible Scythe Fix. Don't need that. That's been fixed already. Strange Runes. Let's continue. You still use Mod Organizer? No. No, I've given up Mod Organizer, as you know. I have decided to do manual installs only from now on, as my eyeballs go in both directions. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, let's go ahead and look at this. For things going to loot pools, me too. Me too. I'm looking Moon and Star Undeath Remastered patch. That's actually super important. Yeah. Okay. Skyrim Sewers Undeath moves it to be compatible. Yeah, so yeah, I need that. Complete crafting overhaul, Undeath patch, yes. The Undeath Classical Lichdom, the Ascension Light. Don't care about that. A perk tree for Undeath. Not going to worry about that right now. Path of Undeath. Undeath perma compatibility patch. I would say, based on all of this, rather than endorsements, we're going to look at last updated. We're going to order this by last updated and figure out how things have been going at page 1. Path of Undeath is Baldur's Gate 3. How the fuck? How the fuck did a Baldur's Gate 3 patch end up here? Search game. Skyrim Special Edition. Thank you. Good. Draugrs. Let's see. JK. Bard's College Undeath. Don't care about that. Necro Priests. The Undeath models with the Necro Priest. Care about that. Undeath Lords of Necromancy. The Undeath Lich models. I see. Armored Liches, because you don't like old man Liches. Go figure. Undeath, Humanoid Dragon Priests. Still looking, hold on. Cheat Chest. What's this? Liches can fly with collisions. Ooh. That looks busted. Apocryphal Library. Carries over functionality from Apocryphal Library into Undeath Remastered for the Black Book. Oh, thank you, Taylor. Tyler, sorry. Undeath Gladys door patch. Jeez. The retexture. Like Athelia mod. I'm gonna go ahead and look at this Apocryphal Library mod. It'd be interesting. It's over the Dragon Tail Mountains. What else? Undeath Classical Lichdom. Deep Fear Effect. There's a perk in Classical Lichdom. Prevent NPCs from attacking your Lich form on sight. This removes the perk so you're always hated. Makes sense. Alright. Is it possible to mod all the cells in Skyrim and have no loading screens? Probably not. Probably not. You missed the Torchlight streams? They were pretty fun. Saints and Seducers Uncut. A compatibility patch. Cool. Let's see. Anything else we got? Requiem Undeath. Not doing Requiem. Star Undeath compatibility patch. Yeah, that's it. We've got everything we needed. I've gone ahead and I've popped all that in. So, Undeath first. Open cities. Yeah, I'm not using open cities with all the other things. It's just not going to happen. But we should be good to go. Let me grab this. Yeah, Undeath first. Actually, there should be an Undeath Remastered. What's the difference? September 24th, 2013. This one is 2016. So Undeath Remastered is for 2016. This is Skyrim. Got it. Bam. Done. Easy peasy. Undeath Remastered was for the special edition. Got it. Gotta go all the way down to the bottom. Like all this stuff goes at the bottom. Undeath. Remastered. Got it. Bam. Done. Okay, Undeath Remastered, been added. Perfect. What's this? Apocryphal Library Integration. I'm skimming down like all the lists. JK Interiors Patch Collection. I need people suggesting me on my Discord server different city mods. Figure out which all-in-one cities we should do. We're not doing open cities, but I'm thinking like Morthal needs an overhaul. Dawnstar needs an overhaul, and I think we should just probably get like one of the big mega cities pack and just go with it, you know? I usually ran a combination mod, which was JK plus Dawn of Skyrim. That was what I usually used. But I'm open to suggestions that are hopefully more extreme. Are you going to bog down your computer with enough mods? It's possible, but those are like graphics mods, right? And I basically don't use those. I'm going to be mostly using vanilla graphics. And people get kind of pissy. Like, why are you using vanilla graphics? Don't you, like all my YouTubers use ENB? It makes their games look next gen. Like, I want my games looking mostly vanilla, believe it or not. Yeah, I want added content. I want added stuff. I want added character models and skins. But, like, I want the world, for the most part, to look like Skyrim. Without a shimmery sheen or effects. You said JK Dawn is a pretty nice combo. Yeah, I'm thinking about running that. I'm thinking about running JK Dawn again. But I have time. I have time. Before I need to worry about that. Okay, let's close this up. This is Undeath. Bam. Undeath Classical Lichdom. Let's have a look here. Classical Lichdom. You have 50 souls in your phylactery. Feed souls. Yes. There we go. And we can wear, like, different things. Yeah, it's really cool. There's a lot you can do with this. Yeah, feed souls to your phylactery. That's, Arthmore Cities? Probably not. Probably not. Let me see. Okay. I don't want depth of field that makes you go cross-eyed. Yeah. Snazzy interiors. Now, I think I'd rather keep most of the interiors the same, with the exception of maybe the Blue Palace. I think I'd like to overhaul, like, the palaces of Skyrim. I think there was a mod for that. That, like, changed all the palaces. I think I'd like to do that specifically. Whoops. Hee hee ho ho. Classical Lichdom. Yeah. Let me see here. What does it do? Extensive bug fixes, improvements to Undeath, quest line, and immersive start option. Traditional D&D-esque immortality. Resurrect at your phylactery when you die. Cast any spell in Lich form. Lich abilities and spells have been reworked. Simple streamlined progression system for Liches. Seamless gameplay between Lich and human forms. Customize your Lich form. Bloat-free, consistent with the vanilla game. Got it. True immortality. When you return to your phylactery. Lich form, access to your spell menu. Path of Lichdom. I like how the spoiler just is broken completely. 100% fire resistance. No passive health regeneration. Conventional healing spells do not heal you anymore. Food and healing potions have no effect, while other potions have reduced efficiency. Water breathing, 50% frost resist. Transcendence is faster experience gain. Improved physical form, melee resistance. Yeah. You gain transcendence after resurrecting at your phylactery 3 times. Yes. That's Ice Coffin. Yep. And then there's a progression system, and it's you know, like you gain all these different abilities. Every 8 days, when the Shade of the Revenant shines on an altar, you'll be offered a black soul gem to the receive many Marco's will, increasing your summon limit by 1 for 2 hours, may stack up to 12 times. Lol. I'm planning on using the Better Vampires Sacrosanct compatibility patch, where I'm mostly using Better Vampires, but it just like crams those Sacrosanct spells into it. That's my plan. My plan is to mostly to start off as werewolf, shed that for vampire, be vampire most of the time, and end the playthrough as a lich. That's the goal anyway. We'll see. Whether or not we do undeath is currently unknown. But hey, immersive start. Quest I know it doesn't happen anymore. When you get 30, you'll be left a note by a traveler. You can start on death. This immersive start can be toggled in the MCM. Got it. So, classical lichdom. Undeath. Well. Classical lichdom. Yes. Bam. 802. Wait. Oh, yeah. Different one. Remember Sonia Belmont build? Yes, that was really fucking funny. It really. It was. Seeing the what do you call it? Using the whip weapon. Whips are better now. Like, the whip weapons are way, way better. I like how these look like horns now. Very, very stupid. Okay. What else we got? Still looking. Undeath Immersive Lichdom. What's the difference? Major overhaul of Undeath. Okay, those are Undeath. The Lichdom, Barrier, Conduit, 27, spells, passive spells. No, I'd rather use Classical Lichdom rather than Immersive Lichdom, if I had to choose. Undeath Remastered Faced and Gen Data Patch. Fixes black faces for Undeath Remastered. Got it. Yep. Did not include the face gen data of every single NPC, resulting in them having the blackface issue. So here is the face gen data exported to the CK. Good. Undeath face gen. Yeah. Whoops. There we go. What do we got? What is the favorite video I made? Favorite video? I don't remember. But out of the what if Skyrim was good, it would actually be what if Skyrim wasn't Skyrim. Yep. The one that gets recommended to people the least and the one people like the least is my favorite out of those. But favorite video, I mean, I think that I'm happy that so many people have been able to use my guides. My new player's guide for Morrowind, Daggerfall, and Final Fantasy XIV, and Warframe. So many people have found, have been able to start those games after having bounced off of them previously, and I think that's awesome. Okay. But yeah. I think I'd like an improved castles and palaces mod for interiors, but at the same time, I need to make sure it doesn't conflict with everything under the sun. It can be a problem for sure. My Knights of the Nine character build? Yes. I like clerics. I like paladins decently enough. That was my favorite out of the original character builds, I think. Yep. Okay. So, got our face gen data. Moon and Star remastered patch. Let me see. That's 2022. This is... I'm still looking down this list. Apocryphal Library, Saints and Seducers. This one's 2023. This is the Undeath Remastered Moon and Star Compatibility Patch. God, it creates a path around Arcae's Temple and moves little Vivek posts and stuff to not block Arcae's Temple. This patch makes this one obsolete. Cool. So this old patch that we had here is not good compared to this one. Yeah. So Moon and Star patch. Where's Undeath? Moon. Sorry, Undeath, Moon, and Star patch. Good. You said mine is Power Fantasies and Bad Skyrim, just didn't commit to it. Yes. Will Vigilant be a part of it? Yeah, basically anything that has Legacy of the Dragonborn support, we're probably going to use. Most likely. Or anything that has, like, added Legacy of the Dragonborn support via external mods, you know? We'll see, we'll see. Now then. Let me see what else we had. Okay. Anyway, I need to take a short break. I've been at this for 3 hours. I'm actually... Fuck. I'm thinking... I need to cook. The wife is, Again, the wife is having, back, issues. Because she, just had surgery. So, like, I'm going to be, handling the kitchen for the most part. For the next, few days, probably a week and a half, something like that. But I'm looking at the time. I got maybe a half hour before I gotta go. So, what's probably going to happen, is I need to burn through this list up here, and then I can go, right? And I'm gonna go start leveling a Path of Exile character when I get back. Because my previous Path of Exile character has gained sufficient currency and helped out Dretch. Dretch is really, like, pulling his weight in the economy game. Holy fuck. But, the point is that I should have enough currency now to make a build that, I need a cooking tutorial. Okay, so, I should have enough, what do you call it, enough currency now to, like, fund an end-game boss-killing build. Something that can let me do Ubers. And I want to do that. I want to do like, tier 17 maps and, like, Uber bosses in Path of Exile. And I want to stream that. So, I'm probably, like, when I get back from dinner, I'm going to be, streaming, like, a quick leveling Path of Exile, thing. It's gonna be very light on the story. Like, if you want to see the story of Path of Exile, because I went ahead and I listened to, like, NPCs and stuff. If we go over to here, what do you call it? Whoops. Like, this Path of Exile set, you can check out the new expansion launch party with part 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? Part 5 is where we finish the story. So, basically from, yeah, the first 5 streams are the story, if you are interested in that. Like, we're going to be at, let me see, what part are we going to be at? Yeah, we stopped labeling them at this point. But, yeah, we're going to be making a new Path of Exile stream tonight. So when I do that, it's going to be a thing. But if anyone's interested in giving me more suggestions for mods for the Skyrim playthrough, I'm going to be at it probably the day after tomorrow. I'm going to be doing more of this. And what that means is I'm going to be looking at my Discord server, and we're going to be talking about, like, potential mods from that Discord server. So on the Discord server itself, let me click over to it really quick. Click. Okay. So if I click into this, click into that. All right. Fuck. So we can see right here on my Discord server, there's, you know, chat rules, links, ignore all that. If you scroll down, it's before the garbage bin shit posting, right? It's right here. It's called Skyrim Future Loadout and Fallout 4 Future Loadout. These are the two that I'm going to be looking into for the purposes of getting suggestions when I finish my sticky note. I've got a sticky note right now with a bunch of mods that I've been going through here. But when I finish that and I'm actually done grabbing all the mods I want to grab personally, I'm going to be going over all the suggestions in this projects folder here. So keep that in mind. Yeah. Just a heads up. Anyway, let me see here. Anyway, got to finish this up before we go. Like, I got like a half hour. Yeah, we need the Skyrim Sewers of Skyrim Undeath patch. Yes, that's important. Sewers of Skyrim Undeath patch. Because we're going to be using the Sewers of Skyrim. Specifically, what are the requirements Sewers of Skyrim for? Yes. Undeath isn't a requirement. Oh, that's funny. But, here we go. So, Sewers of Skyrim Undeath patch. Yes. You wish August, September would get here already. I mean, I may start sooner, but the problem is I need time to get all this together. I need my existing like stuff I want to do, like Path of Exile and whatnot. I need to finish those first. It's kind of a weird situation where we just gotta kind of work at it, get it done. So, Apocryphal Library. Jeez. Skyrim Sewers 4. There it is. Yeah, first things first. Sewers of Skyrim Undeath patch. Put that in. Sewers of Skyrim 4. Hold on. Bam. Good, good, good. What are the requirements? Hey. NPC overhaul, Skyrim Sewers, compatibility patch for the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood of Old. That, I remember how bad that one was. Oh, no. The Brotherhood of Old. Glenmoral Sewers patch. Let's see. Not doing holds, but, it was JK Interiors patch collection. Geez. Okay. I'm gonna have to make an executive decision here and just stop. Yeah. Where's Vigilant Sewers patch? Yes. Yeah, that's it. Sky Furry. Oh no. Supposed to be Fury. How's the mod questing going? We're doing well. But let's go Skyrim Sewers. Hold on. Okay. Brotherhood of Old patch. And then yeah. Bam. Next we need I'm gonna need Skyrim Underground too. Glenmoral. I know I didn't spell that right. I don't care. I'm just gonna copy paste it instead. It's the I know it's like a big capital letters. There we go. No problem there. JK patches. JK patches. Bam. Okay, Vigilant. Do that. Skyrim Sewers Vigilant. Then copy pasta. I'm just getting through these as quickly as possible. All right, cooking, crafting, overhaul. Cooking, crafting, overhaul, undeath, patch. Then apocryphal library. We're gonna do this. We're going to browse the apocryphal library, use ancient knowledge, actually search for books in apocrypha. Let's see, 100 new books. No, it ain't worth it. I see what it's for. I understand it. Saints and Seducers extended cut. Yeah. Saints, undeath. Undeath, Saints, and Saints patch. There we go. Bam. Good, good, good. Got those. Got classical lichdom. Got the extended cut mod there. All right. That's it. This is the end. To quote Dagothar, this is the end. The bitter, bitter end. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go make dinner. I'm going to go hang out with the wife for a little bit. And when we are all done and she's gone to sleep, I will be back with Path of Exile. I'm going to be creating a new character to power through the campaign as quickly as possible. If you want to see the storyline of the campaign, you can check my previous streams, like I did a couple weeks ago. And those will give you the detailed story. I'm just going to be skipping dialogue and just, like, pushing through, like, power leveling. Because this new character is going to be a, it's going to be a boss killer. Like, we're aiming to, like, push the highest levels of end-game content with this new character. So that's going to be the thing. What day are we launching this run? Around September, we're going to be doing both, Skyrim and Fallout 4, most likely, like concurrent runs. So after I'm done modding Skyrim, I'm going to start modding Fallout 4. And we're going to be testing Skyrim and Fallout 4 with, like, junk characters and then making sure everything works right. But long before we start the actual runs. So keep that in mind. But I got to run. I got to do things. I got to live life. I'll see y'all in, like, I don't know, 2-3 hours, something like that. I'll be back. Bye, everybody.